been getting bare rooted since I was in nappies, and I'm still at it. Every winter, like clockwork, my family gears up for the bare rooted season. My father grew them. I grew up planting and packing them. And now we sell tens of thousands every year. And every year, once we fill all the orders, we do a massive sale to clear the rest. Standard roses, all colours, $14.99. Ornamental pears, 3 and 4 foot, $14.99. Fruiting cherries, self-pollinating, $19.99. And red maples, $21.99. Over 100 bare-rooted specials. Join me today on your favourite platform at 12 o'clock for our Grower Direct flash sale. Spend over $300 and get a $100 weeping cherry for free. Giddy up! Yeah! Now's the time to stock up on standard roses. We've got 3 foot standard roses, all different colours, thousands of them in stock, all $29.99. So whether you need 4 of one colour or half a dozen different ones, all $29.99. And then you've got standard icebergs at $16.99. So look at this beautiful standard iceberg, $16.99. And 3 foot standard icebergs, just $29.99. So now's the time to stock up on standard roses because there's thousands to choose from, all bare rooted, easy to transport, easy to plant, and very, very cheap at $29.99. The classic Melbourne garden is standard roses and English box, and we've got thousands of beautiful English box 6-inch pot for $4.99. To keep us busy in the cold weather, spend over $300 and get a $100 weeping cherry for free. Finally, inner peace.
Wow, thanks Hello Plants. We spent $300 on plants and got a free weeping cherry. Yay!
The free weeping cherries are on me.
I just want to say it's been a wonderful morning here at Hello Plants. Wayne has taken such good care of me. It's been a joy to buy my plants and also to receive, yes, a weeping cherry tree for free. Thank you, Wayne. I'll be here many times moving forwards. It's been absolutely fantastic being here this morning.
And a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Wayne. Thanks for everything.
Not a problem.
The free weeping cherries are on me. Hi, what do you think of this weeping cherry here?
It is a phenomenal and most unexpected surprise.
Wow, that's good. I'm glad you like it. And that's what we do. When people spend over $300, everybody gets a free weeping cherry.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
The free weeping cherries are on me. These English box, they're enormous. They must be really old.
Yeah, they are. So you could use these for repairing an old hedge with a gap or creating an instant hedge, and you don't have to wait at all.
Right, okay. And what do you reckon we'd have to put them on the flash sale for?
You could put these on the flash sale for $120 each.
Wow, that's incredible. And how old do you reckon they are?
They'd have to be 8 to 10 years old, I reckon.
Yeah, so come to the flash sale and get things direct from the grower at great prices. It's time to get bare-rooted. Bare-rooted plants, that is. Now what it is in the wintertime, the growers dig the plants from the fields and they dig them just bare-rooted. And I'll show you what I mean. Like here's an ornamental pear here. Have a look at this. And see, it's come out and it's bare-rooted. The roots like that. These are $69.99 and look, they're 2.5 meters tall. So what it is, basically, your bare-rooted plants are big and cheap. Then you've got all different types of fruit trees, all going quite reasonably priced. Good sized plants and cheap prices, but you can get bare-rooted weeping trees, bare bare-rooted roses, bare-rooted fruit trees and bare-rooted English box. So it's time to get down to your nursery in the winter and get bare-rooted. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. If you're looking to get some roses, now's the best time. We've got the best price and the best selection. Look, we've got thousands in stock, and all of our 3-foot roses are $29.99, and we've got 2-foot icebergs for $16.99, and all the 2-foot coloured ones are all $19.99. So fabulous price, fabulous selection. There's thousands to choose from. Get 10 yellows, 3 pink ones, whatever you want. Come in this weekend and get bare-rooted roses. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. I've been getting bare-rooted since I was in nappies, and I'm still at it. Every winter, like clockwork, my family gears up for the bare-rooted season. My father grew them. I grew up planting and packing them, and now we sell tens of thousands every year. And every year, once we fill all the orders, we do a massive sale to clear the rest. Standard roses, all colours, $14.99. Ornamental pears, 3 and 4 foot, $14.99. Fruiting cherries, self-pollinating, $19.99. And red maples, $21.99. Over 100 bare-rooted specials. Join me today on your favourite platform at 12 o'clock for our Grow Direct Flash Sale. Spend over $300 and get a $100 weeping cherry for free. Giddy up! Yeah! Now's the time to stock up on standard roses. We've got 3-foot standard roses, all different colours, thousands of them in stock, all $29.99. So whether you need 4 of one colour or half a dozen different ones, all $29.99. And then you've got standard icebergs at $16.99. So look at this beautiful standard iceberg, $16.99. And 3-foot standard icebergs, just $29.99. So now's the time to stock up on standard roses because there's thousands to choose from, all bare-rooted, easy to transport, easy to plant, and very, very cheap at $29.99. The classic Melbourne garden is standard roses and English box, and we've got thousands of beautiful English box 6-inch pot for $4.99. To keep us busy in the cold weather, spend over $300 and get a $100 weeping cherry for free. Finally, inner peace.
Wow, thanks hello plants. We spent $300 on plants and got a free weeping cherry. Yay!
The free weeping cherries are on me.
I just want to say it's been a wonderful morning here at Hello Plants. Wayne has taken such good care of me. It's been a joy to buy my plants and also to receive, yes, a weeping cherry tree for free. Thank you, Wayne. I'll be here many times moving forwards. It's been absolutely fantastic being here this morning.
And a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Wayne. Thanks for everything.
Not a problem.
The free weeping cherries are on me. Hi, what do you think of this weeping cherry here?
It is a phenomenal and most unexpected surprise.
Wow, that's good. I'm glad you like it. And that's what we do when people spend over $300. Everybody gets a free weeping cherry.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
The free weeping cherries are on me. These English box, they're enormous. They must be really old.
Yeah, they are. So you could use these for repairing an old hedge with a gap or creating an instant hedge, and you don't have to wait at all.
Right, okay. And what do you reckon we'd have to put them on the flash sale for?
You could put these on the flash sale for $120 each.
Wow, that's incredible. And how old do you reckon they are?
They'd have to be 8 to 10 years old, I reckon.
Yeah, so come to the flash sale and get things direct from the grower at great prices. It's time to get bare-rooted. Bare-rooted plants, that is. Now what it is in the winter time, the growers dig the plants from the fields and they dig them just bare-rooted. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, here's an ornamental pear here. Have a look at this. And see, it's come out and it's bare-rooted. The roots like that. These are $69.99 and look, they're 2.5 meters tall. So what it is, basically, your bare-rooted plants are big and cheap. Then you've got all different types of fruit trees, all going quite reasonably priced. Good sized plants and cheap prices, but you can get bare-rooted weeping trees, bare-rooted roses, bare-rooted fruit trees and bare-rooted English box. So it's time to get down to your nursery in the winter and get bare-rooted. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. If you're looking to get some roses, now's the best time. We've got the best price and the best selection. Look, we've got thousands in stock, and all of our 3-foot roses are $29.99, and we've got 2-foot icebergs for $16.99, and all the 2-foot coloured ones are all $19.99. So fabulous price, fabulous selection. There's thousands to choose from. Get 10 yellows, 3 pink ones, whatever you want. Come in this weekend and get bare-rooted roses. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. I've been getting bare-rooted since I was in nappies, and and this week it's really our bare-rooted roundup. And what happens at the end of the season, when we've processed all the orders, and a lot of the growers as well process their orders, quite a few bare roots come up quite cheaply, and what you'll find is that and bare roots are great. Bare roots, your deciduous trees have often better coloured leaves, better blossoms. There's lots of wonderful things about deciduous trees. They do lose their leaves in the winter, and when we show them today, a lot of them will look like bare sticks, but you'll see them up here on the screen as they blossom or as they have their beautiful coloured foliage. And also we've got a special guest here today. I'm dog sitting, and I'm looking after...
What's the dog's name, Chris?
His name's Harry.
Harry, there you go.
Harry, and hiya Harry.
Harry's live with us.
Yeah, Harry's live with us, and he's a groodle.
If you've got a question for Harry, let us know on the in the comment section.
Yeah, ask him for his favourite doggy treat. There it is, that's his favourite doggy treat.
Maybe,
he loves it.
maybe, hang on, maybe 20 roses for a dog treat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be
we'll do one now, but he's welcome to have more dog treats. Look at this.
There we go. So that's a free dog treat. If you want to feed Harry, 20 roses.
20 roses, and we can feed him one of his dog treats. So at any rate,
what is the giddy up and
Giddy up and get bare-rooted, it is. It's the giddy up and get bare-rooted. So
I was trying to prompt you to do it like the old-fashioned way. Can you do it?
Yeah. So giddy up and get bare-rooted. And what it is, this is the time of year for getting bare-rooted. And at any rate, so what we start off here is the beautiful raspberry Marguerite Daisy. And look at this beautiful double pink flower. And what's great is in the old days, Marguerite Daisy used to grow massive. They'd fill up the whole garden. But these are little compact miniature ones. So this will never get too big, and it'll be covered in flowers. And this time of year when things are looking a bit dull, your Marguerite Daisy looks bright and wonderful.
Beautiful. All right, so it's our Growers Direct flash sale. Over 100 items at incredible prices, limited quantities. You can purchase them right now on our website.
Now we've got Boronia Heaven Scent. Now, if you buy these now, in another week or two, they'll give off the most beautiful fragrance, and they'll do it for months. So you have months of beautiful fragrance. There's nothing like the smell of a beautiful Boronia. These are covered in little flower buds that are just about to open, and these Boronia Heaven Scents, they pay $16.99. They're $13.50. Beautiful. You won't get bigger, better Boronias anywhere for that money. Look at that beautiful Boronias.
They're speckled with flowers ready to come out, isn't it?
I'd say each one would have 1,000 flowers on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Growers Direct Flash Sale. We also have extended our Weeping Cherry offer, haven't we?
That's
Chris?
right, the Weeping Cherry. If you were to, now there's a lot on offer today. Basically, we've got some amazing bare rooted specials. You're going to see standard roses for $13.50. Now most people can't even buy them wholesale for that. I could tell you a story about how it came about, but we've got standard roses for $13.50. We've got $14.99, sorry, and then we've got bare rooted ornamental pairs for $14.99. Now the thing is, on top of those offers, and there's amazing offers this time, on top of those offers, if you spend over $300, we've got free delivery over most of Victoria. So free delivery over most of Victoria, and you can get a free Weeping Cherry when you spend over $300. So you could be living in Terralgan or Seymour or somewhere like that, and you see a couple of bare roots and a few of these Baronias, and you put it together, $300, and you can get free delivery and a free Weeping Cherry. And the reason why we do that, you might think we're crazy or maybe we want to go broke or something, but in actual fact what it is, this can be a little bit quiet at this time of year, and we found that by putting on a very strong offer, we can get the staff busy, we get the drivers busy in our vans doing our deliveries, everyone's busy, and we're getting them ready for spring. So we're giving away quite a few $1,000s worth of free Weeping Cherries, but it's getting people organised and busy, ready for springtime, and that's what we're doing. So there's a good, and what you get out of it is you get the best deal ever. The best deal, this will be the best deal for the whole year. Free delivery and a free $100 6-foot or 5-foot, your choice, Weeping Cherry.
There you go. Yeah. All part of the action on the Giddy Up and Get Bare Rooted flash sale today?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Now, this one here, this is your classic Boronia. Back when I was a kid, this was the only sort of Boronia you could buy. This is your one that grows wild in the bush. Good, you can see it's a good strong grower, beautiful big bush. They are covered in flowers. They're about to give off the most beautiful fragrance. It's called Megastisgma. It's a common Boronia and possibly the best Boronia. And these are only $13.50. Beautiful big Boronias for $13.50. You'll never see, have a quick look at that, you'll never see better Boronias for $13.50.
Beautiful.
And now's the time to buy them, because if you buy these, you could put them, say, on the kitchen bench, for instance, in a nice pot, and enjoy the fragrance for the next few months. So fabulous plants to have. You wouldn't keep them inside permanently, but you could certainly keep them inside while you're enjoying the fragrance.
Yeah, that's right. And for those of you who have just joined us, we are currently in the middle of our Growers Direct flash sale with over 100 products at heavily reduced prices, limited quantities. You can purchase them right now.
Yeah, and we've got a special guest star, Harry.
Yeah, you can't see, he's off camera on some of the platforms, but he's on camera. You could see him on over on one of the platforms there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now, if you want to feed Harry, what we're looking for is you can give us 20 likes on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, or send us some 20 roses on TikTok, depending on where you are on which platform.
Now, we've got the Brachyscome Pink. Now, these are beautiful. Look at these flowers on these ones here. They're absolutely beautiful, and they flowered pretty much all year. And this is a nice, hardy, sort of spreading ground cover that flowers and flowers and flowers. Wonderful ground cover. And these are, and like, there's a big place called Manning's, and they're about $12.99 there, and we've got them here for $6.99. So $6.99 for these beautiful Brachyscomes.
All right.
It's a big hardware chain called Manning's. And now here we've got a camellia. This is Edna Butler. Edna Butler, beautiful soft pink camellia, and look how big and bushy it is. Now, at your local nursery, I bet you couldn't buy anything like this for under 120 bucks. These are here in a 10-inch pot, and they are $59.99. $59.99. And like, I'm 6 foot, so look how big they are. Yeah. $59.99. Beautiful. Sasanqua camellias, they flower in the autumn and into winter. They're very bushy.
They're all in flower. A lot of them are in flower now, aren't they?
And they're great for a hedge, great as a specimen, great to get a bit of privacy, and they grow tall and narrow. And you might have a shady side of the house, and you're wondering what sort of evergreens to grow on the shady side of your house. These for the shade. These are fabulous. Look at Harry. Awesome. He likes these Sasanquas too.
Harry wants a treat, guys. 20 likes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now here we've got Hiryu. Now Hiryu, beautiful. Look at that vivid pink. I love the vivid pink of the Hiryu. Hiryu, I call it the gum tree of the Sasanqua camellia range. Basically, it grows really, If you want a strong growing one, I've seen these up 4 meters tall. Very, very strong growing. You can cut it off to whatever height you want. Lovely foliage, vivid, hot pink flowers. And these are only $59.90. I'm 6 foot tall. Look at that. It's almost, I'm 6'2" actually. So yeah.
Beautiful height and plenty of little blooms about to come out as well.
Now here we've got Asakura. Now Asakura, got one little flower there. Asakura is a white one with a sort of it's a semi-double, and it's not as fast growing as say Hiryu, but it's nice and dense and bushy and beautiful white flowers with a beautiful sort of ruffled center in it. I might even give you a close look at what that label looks like. Look at that lovely, that's a beautiful
creamy white. Yeah.
If you've got one of those classic white and green, if you've got one of those classic white and green gardens, you'll find the Asakura a fabulous thing to have in your garden, and they are $59.90. Normally this size here you'd be paying over $100.
There you go. So for those of you who've just joined us, it's our Growers Direct flash sale where we give you over 100 products at heavily discounted prices. These are limited in quantity. You can head over to helloplants.com.au to purchase any of these right now. There's a question here, Chris. Any advice on bacterial canker on stone fruit?
Bacterial canker on stone fruit. Really, you've got to, these days, people are using special understocks. It's a disease that gets inside them, and generally, when you've got a bacterial canker, it's pretty much the end, and you have to replace it. But what you find is people are growing newer, cleaner fruit trees that aren't getting those sorts of problems. So probably a replacement is the best thing. Now have a look here. This is your early Pearly. Now look what a beautiful flower that is. This is a kind of a formal style Sasanqua, and you'll find beautiful for a hedge, but fabulous white flower, very, very for that formal style garden. White and green in a formal garden, fabulous. And this is and normally a nice big one of these would be quite expensive. These ones here are $59.99. Fabulous price.
Lovely. And if you want to feed Harry the dog, just 20 roses, or we're looking for 20 likes, the equivalent on the other platforms.
Now here we've got a red stemmed dogwood. Now it's really good to maybe do a section in your garden where you can enjoy winter. And your red stemmed dogwood, what you do is you prune them up a little bit and you get masses of red stems. That's how you see them there. And that can make a really lively, exciting spot in the garden. And you could do contrasting things. There's golden stem ones of these, and do some different colours, some blue grasses and things like that. But and even I did one garden design with these, and I used oak leaf hydrangeas, and they have beautiful burgundy leaves in the winter. And I used orange scent, so you can have orange and burgundy and have these beautiful red stems. So you can do wonderful things with these, and make a part of your garden that you could really enjoy in the winter. And a great starting point is these red stem dogwoods, and they cut them back and get lots of these branches, and they look fantastic. So red stem dogwood, and they are not too expensive. How much is a red stem dogwood? Is $26.99. $26.99. So great value at $26.99.
Yeah, almost half price on those, and the quantity, there's only 15 of those at that price, so just keep in mind it is limited quantity. Just following up on that canker question we had for you there, Chris, is just saying, this person's saying they're from the UK, and a nursery replaced a cherry tree with canker when sending the replacement. I think their comment got cut off, but yeah, sounds like they had an unfortunate replacement there.
Yeah, that's right. Like once you get that canker in them, there's really not a lot you can do, and the answer is normally replacement. And these days people they use special understocks, and they grow them much more cleanly, and you don't have those problems like we used to see a lot more of those problems 30, 40 years ago in the nursery. So here we've got the Seaside Daisies. Look at that beautiful, Seaside Daisy is one of the simplest and most beautiful plants you can have. And these days they're getting a bit costly. They could be 12 and 14 bucks at your local nursery. Here we've got 6-inch pots for $6.99. Now what I reckon is great about a Seaside Daisy, say you want to border a hedge, maybe it's up the driveway, maybe it's up the garden path, you want a nice border or hedge. Now if you put in a box hedge, you're going to have to trim it regularly. But your Seaside Daisy, one trim a year, bit of water, bit of fertilizer, and one trim a year, it's the lowest maintenance border or hedge you'll ever get, and it flowers for about 9 or 10 months of the year. So long flowering, beautiful show, fabulous mass planting, and a wonderful low maintenance hedge or border, and cheap too, because I think you could plant these 50 centimetres apart and get a nice border. and these are $6.99. So it would cost you $13 a metre for a hedge or border. That's very, very cheap. So great hedge or border. And I remember I had a lady one time, and I think she bought 600 of them off me, and she had an acre block, and she put a border up every path, around every shed, around the driveway, around everything, did the whole place. And I saw it when it was in full bloom, and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
so
that would look really good.
Great low maintenance border, Seaside Daisies, $6.99.
Perfect. All right, it's our Growers Direct flash sale for those of you who've just joined us. So we've got over 100 products here on heavily reduced price but limited quantities. You can head over to our website. You can scan the QR code on the screen if you can. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a QR code there.
Yeah. Now, what we've got here is a pink Cascade tea tree. Now, your pink Cascade tea tree, if you want a native that flowers beautifully and doesn't get too big, here it is. It's your pink Cascade tea tree. Look at that there. It's a beautiful, wonderful, wonderful native. Fabulous native. So pink Cascade tea tree, a lovely compact native. Now your modern compact natives can be quite expensive at your local nursery. These ones here, let's say I think they'd only be $13, $13.50. So $13.50, yep. Really, really good value.
Yeah. And again, keeping in mind, guys, those of you who are watching this flash sale interested in what products we have, they really are limited in quantity. So for example, that last product there, we've only got 20 of them at that price. So you do need to act fast. Either head over to the website now, purchase them online, or you can come into our store. Where are we located, Chris?
We're at 1477 Sydney Road, Campbellfield.
Yeah, and our sales staff are eagerly waiting by the phones, aren't they? Ready, hot and ready to pick up the phone. And to kind of, if you're away out in Gippsland or Shepparton or somewhere like that, where we are is we're not that far from Tullamarine Airport, really. We're about 10 minutes from Tullamarine Airport. Where most of Melbourne has to travel at some point, don't they?
That's right. And a lot of our customers are going to or from the airport, and they call in and pick up something or drop off something, so
nice
often
and close.
Yeah, the airport's often a. So what we've got here. Now, this is very, very important. What it is, as you're driving around Melbourne in the next week or so, you're going to start to see beautiful big magnolias all over Melbourne with these beautiful sort of mauvey pink candle-like buds that then open up. And sometimes you get a nice mature old one, it'll have thousands of flowers on it. They're amazing. And if you stop your car and go up, they have a beautiful fragrance. Magnolias have a wonderful fragrance. So they're fragrant, beautiful pink flowers, thousands of pink flowers, but magnolias are going to flower from now till the end of November, but the one that starts first, and a few years ago you couldn't buy one of these, they're very, very old fashioned, but one nurseryman has gone out, got a hold of one of these early pink magnolias, he's cut cuttings, he's grown them from cuttings, and that's good because sometimes when they grow them from seed they take many years to flower, but these are 2 years old. They've got flower buds on them. They're cutting grown. They're going to flower profusely. They're going to grow like crazy. And this will give you that early pink magnolia. That's that first pink magnolia that just at the end of winter, and you get that first couple of warm days, and these magnolias pop out everywhere. Now you could have one of these in your garden. Now they're 5 foot tall. You might expect to pay 60 or 70 or 80 bucks for it, and I could charge that sort of money for it. But they're not. I think they're $22.99. So $22.99. I'm 6 foot tall. It's up to my nose. So really good size. Couple of buds on them now. They'll be flowering like crazy next year. They'll double or triple in size. They're a wonderful tree. But if you want to have those early pink magnolias, this is it. $22.99. You can't go wrong. Yeah, limited quantities while stocks last. I've got one in my front yard. It's about to bloom. That the one in it's about to explode. Yeah, so now here we've got roses. Now it's this is shocking. This will shock you. Price. Yeah, well, we've gone crazy. I was down at Manning's the other day. And I saw their bare-rooted rose display, and this size rose was $34.99. And they only had about 4 of them in stock because by the time they get a few thousand and put them through 50 or 100 stores, you don't get many in each store. Yeah. So anyway, there was hardly any there. Yeah. And they were $34.99, which that's okay. But here, that's a reasonable price. It's cold. It's miserable. We need customers down here, so I've done something crazy. I've put them at $14.99. So standard roses. Now this one here is Apricot Nectar. Now Apricot, I've had this in my garden. Apricot Nectar, fabulous rose. It's got beautiful fragrance. It's got a lovely soft apricot flower. It's a big flower.
Yeah, we can see it behind you up
I
there.
found it really good as a cut flower. Like, it's done really good as a cut flower. Very easy rose to grow, very prolific, long flowering and beautifully fragrant. So you couldn't go wrong with this. And as a standard for $14.99, it's basically shocking. Like, it's much less than what you'd expect to pay. A lot of, I could tell you a story about how they come to be here at that price, but a lot of nurseries can't even buy them wholesale for $14.99. So wow. $14.99 below wholesale price. And if you come down here, you'll find thousands and thousands of roses here for sale right now. So instead of being like that big Manning's place where there's only a dozen or so in the display,
not much choice.
We've got 2,000 or 3,000 standard roses here, and they start at $14.99. Beautiful ones like Apricot Nectar.
All right, so only part of the Growers Direct flash sale. No other time will we have them at this price, guys. So you need to act fast and limited quantities. Here
we've got Camp David. Now, Camp David, if you want a classic red fragrant rose, some of the classic red fragrant roses, the problem with them is they're a bit disease prone. And so they can take a lot of spraying, and you might need to know a bit about roses. But what I love about Camp David, beautiful red rose, beautiful fragrance, strong grower and very disease resistant, very hardy, very easy to grow. So if I wanted a red rose that was hassle free, I would use Camp David and I would enjoy the fragrance. It's fabulous. And to buy it as a standard for $14.99, I'd get down here this weekend and I'd do it. Or I'd get on the phone, I'd ring up and order half a dozen of it. $14.99, it's berserk.
Yeah, get free delivery.
Yeah.
And then spend over $300 to get a free weeping cherry.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that we're so cheap.
You're giving away, basically giving stuff away.
So what happens? Say you bought 20 standard roses, and and I mean, you have to buy 20 standard roses just to get $300, right? So at some stores you only have to buy 4.
Yeah, Manning's Warehouse you only got to buy 4, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. But here you'd have to buy 20 to get up to $300. And now, say you did get up to $300, what would happen is we would force you to take one of these free weeping cherries.
Oh, that's horrible.
These are $100 weeping cherries. You can go for a short one like this or a tall one like this. These are going to have magnificent white blossom in springtime. So we would say you've got to take a free weeping cherry because you spent over $300.
Yeah, it's like you don't have a choice. Yeah. Manning's Warehouse wouldn't have a deal like that.
Colored white and pink. Yeah, white. You can have a choice of white or pink, short or tall. We've got a weeping cherry for everybody, and all you have to do, they're $100 each, so you can come in, you buy one for $100, and that's a good price. For a cherry like that, $100 is a great price, but you spend $300 and we just give it to you for free.
That's crazy. And poor, we're not getting any love for the dog here today, Chris.
Oh, Harry, you'd like a treat, wouldn't you? Harry would love a treat.
Maybe we just give him a feed.
Harry would love a treat. He just needs...
The viewers don't want to feed him.
Oh, no, they do. They do. They want to feed.
The viewers want the free weeping cherry, though. Leave us a like or a love or a comment if you're loving that free cherry deal. I mean, it's pretty good.
So this is the next product, one. Yeah. What we've got here, this is Double Delight. Now, Double Delight is called Double Delight because it has 2 delights in it. The fragrance is unbelievable. I think it's my favourite. Like, I handle thousands of roses, and this is my favourite fragrant rose. And some roses, you smell them and you think, am I smelling or am I imagining this? It's so faint, so vague. But with this, you smell it and it's like you get punched in the nose with this unbelievable fragrance. It's powerful. And then you've got this gorgeous flower. I have to show you this flower. This flower is red, white and cream. It looks fantastic. So red, white and cream flower. Look at that flower there. So red, white and cream flower, and they're $14.99. So $14.99. And if you come down here, you'll find thousands and thousands of roses for starting at $14.99.
Yep, so only for the Growers Direct flash sale at those prices. So you do need to be quick. This sale only goes for a week, and then we do 100 new specials the following Friday. Yeah.
Now here, we've got the Iceberg Rose. Now the Iceberg Rose is Melbourne's favourite rose. We sell tens of thousands of these every year. People love them, and it's because, look, it's just that classic Melbourne look. You see it there. You've got your white picket fence. You've got masses of white flowers. They're disease-free. there's a hardiness scale for roses, and some roses are 3, some are 4s, some are 5s. That's a hardiness scale out of 10, and these are 11 on the hardiness scale, so they're 1 above 10. So they're very, very hardy, and they give you that classic Melbourne look. Have a look at them there, absolutely beautiful. So, and these are $14.99. So standard iceberg roses for $14.99, unbelievable.
Beautiful, and thanks to Camilla for the love heart there.
Now what we've got here is the Biscali roses. Look a little bit bigger. They Apricot, Nectar, Iceberg. So here we've got a 2-foot Biscali rose reduced to $14.99. Now Biscali is a great rose. See it there? It's a classic. It's your classic. It's got that classic form. It's fragrant. It's a wonderful. If you want a classic white rose instead of the mass flowering of the iceberg, this is your classic white rose. Bigger flowers, less of them, but your classic rose. And these are $14.99 for Biscali.
Crazy prices here on the Giddy Up and Get Bare Rooted flash sale as we're going through bare rooted products right now.
Yeah, we've got lots and lots of bare rooted products. Now here we have one of the best pinks. This is Princess DeMarco. It's sort of a cream and pink colour. There it is there. It's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful rose. Have a close look at these flowers here. Fabulous rose, and these are $14.90, 2 foot tall and $14.99.
Yeah.
Now, one way to plant roses is to go mad and just plant all colours. Another way, hey, could someone go around and get someone to answer the phone?
Yeah.
Flush them out of the office there and get them answering the phone. Right. So now what we've got here is we've got what's that? Cotton lavender. Yeah, cotton lavender. Now these cotton lavender have yellow flowers, silver foliage, and they can take a very arid situation. You see, actually, out in Sunbury they grow them in the traffic islands and up the middle of the main street in Sunbury, and they don't have any irrigation. It's a hot, dry spot, poor soil, and they do fabulously. And so these are lovely yellow flowers, beautiful silver grey foliage, and most local nurseries sell these for $12, $14, $15. We've got beautiful plants like this. Look at this lovely strong plant, and you could plant these in your cottage garden, plant them as a hedge or border, plant them out on the nature strip, and we've got them for $6.99. So $6.99, you cannot go wrong at $6.99 for cotton lavender.
All right, and not Shami Ami is just waving with a pink love heart, or pink hand, sorry. And the phones are going off tap because it's Growers Direct flash sale. There's not enough sales staff here to answer the phones.
Could one person go and find some people and get them up to the phones?
Yeah, we've got to get...
You've got to find some staff. You could put somebody in charge. Like, if you see any staff member around anywhere, get them up to the telephone.
That's right. Keep the calls coming. We do have plenty of sales staff here.
Yeah, they just wandered off.
Growers Direct flash sale is going off tap in the background.
Yeah. You could work... Can somebody work on
getting
customers?
There's people there now.
Right.
There's people there now, so we're good.
So cotton lavender. Now here we've got a lilac. Now your lilac is your super classic spring flowering blossom, small tree or big bush. So small tree or big bush, and they have beautiful fragrant flowers. They have, and it's a big flower and it's fragrant. And when I was a kid, my mum used to cut big armfuls of these and bring them inside, and it would fill our whole house with fragrance. And they're such a big flowery bush, we still have plenty of them outside on the bush. The lilac bush is really wonderful thing to have, very, very old fashioned, very classic. They grow quite quickly, they're easy to grow, they'll grow in almost any soil. And one of the tricks with your lilac is you bury the graft. You hill up and you bury the graft, and it stops them from suckering. Because
when do they go to flower like that? Like the picture behind you, how soon?
I'd say 3 years. You'd have a nice big lilac covered in flowers in the springtime.
Amazing. Yeah, they look extraordinary.
And our lilacs can be quite expensive, but we've got them right now for $19.99. That's the lowest price I've had them.
What do they usually cost?
Well, $50, $60.
Yeah.
So $19.99. So getting bare rooted is the way to go.
Giddy up.
Giddy up and get bare rooted, because it's the way to go. And here we've got more lilacs for $19.99.
We've only got a few at that price too.
This is a blue hyacinth. Blue hyacinth, look, beautiful rich colour. Look at that there. Look at the colour of the blue hyacinth. Absolutely fantastic. and it's $19.99. So $19.99, don't pay 50, 60, 70 bucks from your local nursery.
Yeah.
Get it bare rooted for
They don't flower at that size, is that right?
This one might throw 1 or 2 flowers, but to get a good lot of flowers, you need a bit of size
established,
on it.
okay. All right, 20 bucks for those. That's very good for the lilacs, guys.
Yep.
Growers Direct flash sale happening right now. Don't miss out on limited quantities too.
Hey, Harry, you want one of these?
We'll give the dog a treat on the live.
Yeah.
Dog is live right
Harry.
now.
Yeah. You want one of these? Go on.
This is our sidekick at this stage for the show.
Loves a bit of dried kangaroo, he does. Now here, this is your Congo. Congo is a deep, deep double purple, beautiful, strong colour, and it's a fairly compact, dense kind of a bush. And what you'll find is the darker coloured lilacs, the flowers last longer, so you get a good long-lasting flower with this one here. And Congo, a Congo at $19.99, you can't even buy them wholesale most places for $19.99. So there we are, Congo lilac, $19.99.
I was just saying, it must sound crazy if you're watching us from overseas and you're feeding your dog a bit of dried kangaroo. They must think we're terrible overseas. Hopefully they don't ban us on any of the platforms. We do love our Australian animals too, don't we?
Yeah. Particularly dried.
We'll do a bit of dried koala next, don't worry guys.
So here we've got Cora Brand. Now Cora Brand is your white, if you want a white lilac, there it is, it's your classic white lilac, beautifully fragrant, nice vigorous grower. And
that's nice, yeah.
And normally 50, 60 bucks, they're $19.99. So $19.99. I haven't had, I was a young bloke last time they were so cheap. And here you got Catherine.
These are 1970s prices.
Yeah, that's right.
Inflation's been taken away.
Catherine Havermeyer, beautiful lilac. You'll see it up here in a sec.
Next one. There it is.
Catherine Havermeyer, it's a classic lilac coloured lilac, beautifully fragrant, good vigorous bush, and a couple of years and you'll have these. And if you've got a big garden, I mean, now's the time to put yourself together. You could do a collection of lilacs and buy 3 or 4 of them for the price that you'd pay for one in your local nursery.
Well, yeah, that's true. It is good for cottage gardens as well.
Oh, yeah. I often, when I'm doing a cottage garden, I'll often put 1 or 2 lilacs in it.
Nice.
Now,
we just got a quick question from Marizelle saying, I tried ordering, but it says I need to phone. I'm in New South Wales, maybe because the product wasn't in stock?
Yes, that's right. Now, in New South Wales, we post, so if you are after some of these great little lilacs, we can post them to you. But what we do is, because of all the variation, we get the sales staff to do it, and you could ring up.
Yeah, you got to do it on the phone.
Yeah, ring up and say, look, tell them what they want, and I'll work out your delivery and postage and everything.
Perfect. All right.
Now here is a sweetheart. Look at that, it's pink. It's a soft mauvey pink, beautiful pink, strong grower, beautiful lilac, and it's $19.99. And I know there's not many sweethearts, so if you're after a sweetheart, get into it.
Awesome. Yeah, Sweetheart Lilacs, limited quantities on the Growers Direct Flash Sale. So for those of you who've just joined us, we're just doing our Growers Direct Flash Sale weekly with 100 new products at incredible prices. And a lot of these are limited in quantities, so you do need to be quick.
Now here we've got a snowball bush. Look at that. Now a snowball bush flowers sort of September sometime, and what happens, these little white balls sort of start hanging on the bush and they get bigger and bigger and bigger till they're the size of a beautiful big snowball. Wow. And they're absolutely spectacular. It's lovely soft green foliage, beautiful snowballs. This is basically a small tree or a big bush, easy to grow it anywhere in Melbourne. And when I was a kid, I reckon every second or third house in Melbourne had a snowball bush. It was something that everyone aspired to, was having a snowball bush. But they've been almost forgotten. They've become expensive. They've become hard to get. But right now we've got them in an 8-inch pot for $19.99. So $19.99 will get you a snowball bush.
Wonderful. All right, so Growers Direct Flash Sale. These products are live right now. If you want to get any of them, you can purchase them online or come in store or over the phone.
Now,
Hello Plants.
if you're looking for a really pretty ground cover, have a look at this. This is called a baby sun rose, and this is, baby sun roses are fairly common, but this is your variegated baby sun rose. Have a look at that. Look at the beautiful foliage. Now, in summer, this is going to have beautiful little rich pink flowers dotted all over it. But if you've got an area, maybe you've got a sunny embankment, a difficult area, this will cover it. You'll plant a few of these and you'll cover an enormous area, sort of a hot, dry embankment, a sunny sort of slope, any sort of...
And we did a video on these recently, actually.
Yes.
You can check out on our social media channels.
But this is the variegated one. It's hard to get. And these ones here are $5.99. So $5.99 for variegated baby sun rose.
Beautiful.
Wonderful
And
thing
they
to
get the
have.
same pink flowers on them, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. Now what we've got here is your hot pink Carbogrotus. You can see one just about the flower. Now you'll see, maybe if you've got a really difficult spot, and maybe you're in a hot, dry spot, maybe you've got some sand dune or clay bank that you want to cover. These ones here are fabulous. They're really, really tough. They'll cover an enormous area. You can do your nature strip with them, but in a hot, dry spot, say in a spot where the grass won't grow, these will grow where nothing else will grow. So there you are. And these ones here, Carbogrotus hot pink, 6-inch pot, $5.99. And for $5.99, you get a beautiful big plant like that. Look at that there. It's ready to cover up some nasty old.
And that'll go over an embankment or something, won't it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Growers Direct flash sale happening right now. For those of you who've just joined us, this is our weekly Growers Direct flash sale with 100 new products at heavily reduced prices. Limited quantities do apply, but it's a good time if you're looking to do your garden. Actually, now's probably one of the best times, isn't it? Like winter, you can clean it up, get these in, you can do a whole garden on the cheap. And we've got free weeping cherry offer as well.
Yeah, free delivery. Free delivery. Over most of Victoria.
Or book Chris for a free garden design one-on-one consultation.
Yeah, so free garden design, free weeping cherry, free delivery. Now, one of my favourite ground covers is this one here. It's your Cousin It. Now, your Cousin It, here it is here, and I reckon 1 in 3 garden designs I do has Cousin It in. I love it. I love it the way it contrasts with other plants.
We're just getting a big bushy one.
I love the way it can cascade over an edge. It's a beautiful plant. And at any rate,
this is how they turn in.
And here's a big bushy Cousin It here. Look at that.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And they look good on embankments as well. They look really good.
Yep. Actually,
Cousin It.
Could you zip in there, and I've got a nice little top hat in there.
All right.
Just in my cupboard.
We'll get
there.
that for you right now.
And we'll show them what you can do with your Cousin It.
Oh, okay.
Just
and you
there.
need the sunnies. That's all right. It's going to get it. And you need some. I don't know if the glasses correct.
Oh, that'll do.
I'll zoom in on it.
There we got it.
Does anyone know what this is from? Of course they got to know,
Cousin
right?
It from the Adams family. This is Cousin It from the Adams family. So there you are. Your Cousin It plant.
All right, Cousin It's hosting the live now.
Yeah, Cousin It. So Cousin It's taking over and hosting the live.
Maybe he should do the live. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys, give us a thumbs up or a love if you're loving
so Cousin It
there.
And they could be quite expensive because they're sort of hard to propagate, and they've always been a bit expensive, a bit hard to get. And we've got them for $13.50. $13.50, best price I've had on these for years, and they're lovely. Look at what a beautiful quality plant you get like that. And then if you buy one of these plants, in no time at all you'll be able to get one of these. I got this from the paper place. What's the name of
Lombards?
Yeah, Lombards. That's a little hat from Lombards. These are me reading glasses here. Yeah. And you've got your own Cousin It.
You can have a bunch of them in your front yard.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the Cousin It's some kind of deformed plant, isn't it?
Yeah, what it is, it's a casuarina. A casuarina, which sort of is a big tree, looks sort of like a pine tree.
Yeah.
A casuarina that's got no real branches in it, that just sort of grows and goes everywhere.
Yeah, leave the Cousin It there, I reckon.
Yeah,
leave him back. Let's set him up again. He can be our mascot.
Yeah, Cousin It could be in the background here.
If we can get sunnies, it'll be even better.
Yeah, there we are.
There we go.
So, where we're up to? Cotton
All right, so we're up to Convolvulus Blue now.
Okay, so
Here
we are, Convolvulus Blue. Now, Convolvulus Blue, here we are here. Look at those blue flowers there. What I love about Convolvulus can be used as a ground cover. It can be used to cascade over an embankment. It's a very, very versatile plant. I love it under my iceberg roses. Blue Convolvulus and iceberg rose on top. Absolutely fabulous thing. But these blue Convolvulus here, $12, $14 at your local nursery. These are $6.99 and they're lovely, healthy young plants. And what's going to happen, these are going to start flowering in September and they're going to flower right through to the end of May. And look what a strong plant we're doing there for $6.99. Look at that there.
Yeah, lovely.
Beautiful plant for $6.99.
So it's the Growers Direct flash sale. We're in the middle of the Giddy Up and Get Bare Rooted flash sale happening right now at Hello Hello Plants. Amazing plants at incredible prices for 1 week only, limited quantities.
Now, what we've got here is your Blue Star Pratia. Now, your Blue Star Pratia has beautiful, that's not it, that's it there. Blue Star Pratia, that's it there. Has beautiful starry little blue flowers and it spreads over the ground like a moss, and people use it to put around their pavers. Put it in your cottage garden, or you can grow a whole lawn with it. And we've got beautiful little plants here and they're cheap. They're $3.99. So a lovely little Blue Star Pratia for $3.99. So there it is there.
And they have masses of flowers, don't they? Like when they're in flower.
And what will happen if you planted one like this, by Christmas it would be as big as a saucer, and by the end of summer it'd be as big as a dinner plate.
Wow.
And it'd be covered in blue flowers. The flowers start in the middle of September and go through till May.
Can they grow in full sun? Or?
Yes, full sun, shade, grow almost anywhere.
All right, now Lee says very excited to see the free delivery and cherry tree offer still available. I thought it finished yesterday. It did originally finish yesterday, but due to overwhelming popularity, and Chris's ability to wrangle up some more weeping cherries, you're able to extend it, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So
there you go, Lee.
spend over
Don't miss out this time.
Spend over $300 and get yourself a free weeping cherry. Let's have a look at those weeping cherries.
Yeah, look at these weeping. This is free, guys. When you spend over $300.
So we do short ones, we do tall ones, we do white ones, we do pink ones. Now, if you went down to your local nursery and you could buy one like this for $100, you'd be pretty damned happy. But if you spend $300 here, we'll make you take one of these home for free.
Yep, choice of pink or white.
Short or tall, there we are.
That's right, we're extending this offer.
And it's a really good, gutsy, big weeping cherry that we're giving away. It's a $100 weep, but when you spend over $300, and it's all in the, what it is, we're getting ready for spring. We've got our 6 vans out on the road. We're getting our staff used to taking lots of water and keeping busy, and it's a way of getting ready for spring, because in spring there's going to be overwhelming demand for plants. And we need to be in shape to do it.
So it's free until September 30 or while stocks last.
Yeah, and what it is that it's just to get us busy and keep us busy. Now here, have a look at this. It's just started. It's July, and our white Pratias are just starting to have their first flowers. By the end of August, they'll be covered in flowers, and then they're going to flower right through till May. So really beautiful, long flowering plant. There's your white star Pratia there. A great sort of moss-like plant that you can grow round your steppers, grow here and there. Beautiful plant, and these are only $3.99. So $3.99, nice and cheap. Great way to cover up a big area.
Incredible. Growers Direct flash sale happening right now.
Now here we've got our lemon lime Irish moss. Beautiful colour. Have a look at this beautiful colour here. And these are lemon lime Irish moss. Have a look here. They are $6.99. $6.99, very, very cheap. So $6.99 lemon lime Irish moss.
All right, you can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au to purchase any of these products, or you can come into our store, 1477 Sydney Road in Melbourne, Camberfield, if you're in Melbourne.
Right, so here we've got our Saxifraga, and that one there is called Picatee, and we've got, this is Picatee here, and your Saxifraga, if you want a bit of winter colour, Saxifraga, great sort, beautiful little ground cover, grow them in a cottage plant, grow them in a hanging basket, grow them in a tub, but great early colour. And we've got Picotee, which is pink and white. Then we've got the, it's all Picotee, is it? It says, oh, it's all Picotee. So Picotee, pink and white.
Yeah,
And
what's the other name for the saxifraga, Chris?
the Sexy Fraga.
Sexy frogs.
Oh, Sexy
Remember?
Frogs, that's right, yeah.
Thanks to Christine, she gave us a big love heart. That's very nice.
Yeah. Now have a look here. This is a beautiful pink Saxifraga, or Sexy Frog.
Sexy frogs.
Sexy Frogs. Look at that, isn't that a beautiful? And look at, I love the luscious green with it. It's a beautiful luscious green foliage and beautiful pink flowers.
Very popular.
Now we're
in
selling
France,
these
this one.
Sexy Frogs or Saxifragas for $7.99.
Yeah, cousin It's in the background. If you've just joined us, you're wondering what that plant is with the hat on it. Now, we've got a question. Do you deliver as well to Sydney? We seem to get this question a lot.
We're really only viable if you want a big lot of plants, and we do it on a truck pallet.
Yeah.
And it's around $500 to deliver to Sydney. And if you're getting a real lot of, if you're filling up a whole garden or something like that, and our staff can do a quote for a whole garden lot, and you'll fit that on a pallet, and for $500 we'll put it in Sydney, and you'll save a lot of money against your Sydney prices are very high on plants. Or if you just one or two, like a couple of those, you know, like if you're after a couple of those lilacs or something like that, we can post them up and get fairly cheaply into Sydney. But it's your middle-sized order is a bit awkward into Sydney.
Yeah, Christine says the Saxifraga are very pretty.
Yeah, they are. They really are a very pretty and wonderful plant. Now here we've got, here's your purple fan flower. And these flower for months and months and months. They're an Australian native. They're a beautiful way to get a bit of colour into your native garden. Scavola, purple panflower, beautiful bit of colour for the garden. And these are $7.90. Oh, hang on, no, where are they? What? $6.99. They're $6.99.
Lovely. All right, so our Growers Direct flash sale happening right now. You can purchase all of these products online at these prices. Hey, Chris, put the sunglasses on the. You've got the sunglasses there.
Oh, right.
That'll really stand out, I reckon. There we go.
There we are.
He's got a drink in front of him. As soon as we move that lime lava, we'll see him better.
Yeah, so Scleranthus biflorus. Look at this, it's beautiful. I go down the back and I see people down there patting them like they might a dog or something. You know, you see them patting them down there. I see people down there, yeah. And I go down and I look at them and they look sort of embarrassed like this because they've been caught patting a plant. But they're such a beautiful plant.
They actually like it though, don't they? They like being patted.
Yeah, I think they like it. Look, I think people should not be embarrassed if they find themselves patting their lime lava.
It's better than in front of a computer screen.
That's right. And we're now marketing these as Zen grass. A lot of people, or Zen moss. A lot of people are going for Zen moss. And they're using this in the Japanese style gardens. But have a look at the size of this one here. Now we've got 12-inch ones of these, and we've reduced them from $69.99 to $39.99. Look at that there, isn't that fantastic? Look at
wow, that one's $39.99, is it?
Yeah,
that's incredible.
$39.99. It's amazing for that. And then you can have your own bit of lime lava or Zen moss, and you can be patting this at home.
This is probably our most viewed videos on YouTube too, the lime lava ones.
People love it.
Yeah,
and then we've got nice little ones here. We've got nice little lime lavas here, and these are $9.99. Now you find most nurseries are selling these for $16.99. We've got them for $9.99.
Yeah.
And $39.99 gets you a monster one.
Monster one. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Limited quantities. It's all part of the Growers Direct flash sale. These prices will not last. It's for this week only. So if you do want to get any of this, you can come and visit us this weekend, check out the products, or you can shop online right now, call us up, whatever you want to do. It's beautiful weather in Melbourne. If you are in Melbourne, it's actually really nice weather today and this weekend.
This would be a great afternoon to come out to Hello.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you come out here this afternoon, you got fantastic bargains. We've got 100 items on special this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, here we've got chalk sticks. Now, chalk sticks, if you've got like a factory or something like that and you want a really tough garden, maybe you've got a beach house and you want to just plant it and walk away, or or maybe you want to really do a very modern style garden, maybe a very modern architectural style building, and you want a really smart, bright ground cover, chalk sticks are fabulous. You can grow them as a border, grow them as a ground cover, really, really tough. And
they look awesome too, in contrasting and that sort of stuff.
And some people sell them for big bucks, but we've got beautiful, healthy ones like this for $3.99. So $3.99. Look at the plant you get there. Lovely, healthy plant. Lovely root system on it. Really good plant. At $3.99, you cannot go wrong. And at $3.99, you can afford to mass plant them. You can afford to grow a nice big patch of them.
Lovely. Now, thank you to the party dresser. Just sent us a huge love heart over on TikTok, and thank you to Amanda as well. Just sent a rose. That's one rose closer to giving the dog a feed.
Oh, let's give him a feed. Harry,
are you gonna give him a feed for free?
Yeah. Go on, Harry.
Well, don't worry, Amanda. Maybe we'll do a large feed on when we hit the 20 target.
We'll give him
or maybe
2.
one feed per rose. One small. It's only a small thing. The dog might get fat if we do too many. That's for you, Amanda. There you go. Dog got fed.
Yeah, okay.
But
so
he gets a big feed on 20 when we hit the target.
Yeah, so here we've got Baby's Tears. Now, Baby's Tears in a 6-inch pot are only $6.99. Now, this is a beautiful ground cover. Oh, here you've got it in a lovely urn. But you can,
that looks awesome,
you can grow like, if you've got a shady corner where you just can't, it's moist and wet and shady and you can't grow anything, you can grow this. It's a beautiful moss-like plant. We've done a nice video on this.
Yeah, we have.
In a nice shady corner. We should use that.
Yeah, we should actually.
There you are, $6.99. Fabulous plant.
They look awesome.
And they're versatile. Grow it in a pot, grow it in a hanging basket, have a cascade over the side, grow it in a shady corner of the garden, grow it in amongst your ferns, cover the ground, put it around your tree fern. Beautiful plant. Baby's Tears, $6.99 for a nice big 6-inch pot. Now here we've got White Thyme. Now this is the one that has the glorious, this is going to have white flowers and be covered in white flowers really from the end of September right through till May. So just, maybe not quite May, it's a bit more April. So 6 months of white flowers, and it's a good strong growing ground cover that covers the ground. When you, like I'm touching this now, and it makes my hand really nice and fragrant. So fragrant,
I can smell it from here even.
And you can use this. You can go out and chop off bits of this and use it, on your pizza. You can use this in your kitchen.
Yeah, pizza.
So white thyme, edible, and a beautiful ground cover. Grow it around your paving. Grow a white thyme lawn. Beautiful thing. You can walk on it. You can sit on it. Beautiful stuff. White thyme. And not expensive. These are $6.99 for white thyme.
Perfect. Part of the Growers Direct flash sale. It's live right now for the next week, but it's only while stocks last, and some of the stocks are quite limited.
Now, in previous years, your Limelight has been $19.99, but today we've got the Limelight for $13.50. $13.50, that's an unusual price. So $13.50 for your Acacia Limelight. Now this is a beautiful ground covering bush. It'll cascade over an edge a bit. It's just a lovely green cascading
for
bush.
Borders,
So if you want a really modern looking garden that's very, very low, super duper low maintenance, and these are cheap. So instead of paying $19.99 like you normally do, $13.50 for Acacia Limelight.
Yeah, and they've kind of gone in vogue as well, haven't they?
Acacia. Very much in vogue,
Yeah, it's funny, there's trends. Yeah, these are too. These are the trendy. So looking at trendy plants at the moment. Yeah,
we're very, very trendy. So here, what we've got here is we've got the birthday candles, and where are they? They're birthday candles, $46.99. Now,
reduced from $60 to a pop.
Now these are expensive. They're hard to get. These are extra big plants, beautiful big plants. Have a look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that there. That's your birthday candles.
These are super popular too nowadays.
Lovely orange flowers. And this year at the garden show, I reckon every second display had birthday candles in it.
It did, yes.
They're a wonderful plant. And what it is, they're low, they're small, they're native, and they make a fabulous feature. So I often, when I'm doing a garden design, I haven't got a lot of room and I don't want anything too big, I'll use these as my feature plant and then have other sort of ground covers and things around them. So, and these are $46.99. So $46.99,
Yep.
beautiful big birthday candles. These are, by autumn, these will be covered in beautiful orange birthday candles.
Lovely. And Amanda just sent a blue love heart to the doggy.
Oh, right. So,
Yeah.
and is that another dog
No,
biscuit?
she's just saying she loves the dog, and that's why she did it, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Amanda.
He's
Really
enjoying
appreciate
his
it.
day out. I'm minding him today. I'm in charge. I'm minding him.
Now, what do we got here as part of the... for those of you who've just joined us, it's the Growers Direct Flash Sale. So we only do these every week, and there's limited quantities on this stock, and they're heavily reduced prices, basically.
Not only that, we're giving away, you should look at these cherries.
Free Weeping Cherry.
You spend
let's have
over
another look at these.
$300 and we're giving away free delivery, and
That's
we're
right.
also giving away a free Weeping Cherry. So choose a pink one or a white one, choose a short one or a tall one, but
Yeah, look at that.
spend $300, get free delivery over most of Victoria, and get a free Weeping Cherry. Unbelievable
Your choice
deal.
of pink or white, too.
Yeah, and we're doing it to keep us busy in the winter so that we're ready for spring. So we've got our nursery, everyone's organised and running and ready for a big spring.
Absolutely. All right, so our Growers Direct Flash Sale. So yeah, just if there's anything in here you really love and you want to spend over $300, you get one of those for free. It's pretty good value, to be honest. All right, what do we got here, Chris?
Okay, what we've got here is an English box ball. So
Lovely.
a beautiful big English box ball. Now, these can cost $300 and $400 at your local nursery. This is a topiary ball. This would be 8 or 9 years old. We've got these for $119.99.
That's
The
right.
Best ball price in Melbourne.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't understand why it costs so much, it just takes a long time, doesn't it, to get it to that?
Yeah, it does. To get it thick and bushy like this, this is have a look at that there. It's a lovely thick bushy one, and it's $119.99. Now, if you buy 3 of these, you can get free delivery over most of Victoria, and you can get a free Weeping Cherry.
Perfect.
Now, to buy, what you do is
Crazy.
you can jump in the car and you can head down here. You can ring up and reserve. Say, listen, give me 4 of them balls.
Yeah,
Them big
save
balls.
on free delivery and spend your hard-earned money on your own petrol. How's that?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm just
right,
joking,
yeah.
I'm joking.
But anyway, so you could ring up an order. You can come down here, or you can scan this one here and go direct to the page where there's 100 specials there and order up big.
Yeah,
and have it-
$119.99 for
and-
that big, beautiful English ball there.
Yeah, with free delivery over most of Victoria.
And I think it's Tiff says that's a great price for that beautiful plant.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
certainly is a great price. Now here you've got, well, yeah. So
Growers Direct Flash Sale, guys, happening right now.
So
We
here
are
we've
live.
got Callistemon green envy. This is a beautiful compact Callistemon. Have a look at this label here. Beautiful compact Callistemon. It's a green bushy Callistemon, lovely red flowers, and it's nice and compact. And that's we've got lots of nice compact Australian native plants. So you can do quite a nice native garden with the special offers that we've got on here.
That's right.
Now this one here is green envy is. Yeah, it's $9.99. So normally you'd expect to pay $16-17 for this at most nurseries. $9.99.
Yeah, Layla asks, are they all outdoor plants? But we've got a mixture of stuff, don't we? Most of it is outdoor.
Pretty
in
much
this one,
outdoor
yeah.
today. Now here we've got pink diosma. Pink diosma, $10.99. Now pink diosma, you can clip them into a beautiful ball, grow them as a hedge, shape them how you want. They're a beautiful plant. They're lovely. If you brush them like this, lovely fragrance, beautiful hardy plant, grow in almost any soil, grow almost anywhere, and for $10.99 for an 8-inch pot, that's cheaper than
Very
most
good.
people have their 6-inch pot. So $10.99 for pink diosma.
Yeah, and we actually did a video on that pink diosma. It's got over 1 million views. If you want to check it out, you can head over to YouTube, Hello Plants Pink Diosma, and the video should come on. It's got
Beautiful,
heaps of views.
in flower, trimmed up into a ball. They're fabulous.
That's on Instagram, by the way, those views. But yeah, they do look really good. Growers Direct Flash Sale.
Here we've got your tractor seat plant. Now your tractor seat plant, trendiest plant around. This is your tractor seat here. The trendiest plant around is your tractor seat. And these tractor seats here You know, people are charging a fortune for them, but we've got plenty of them, and we're selling them for $17.99 for a nice, big,
That's
healthy,
good.
beautiful tractor seat plant. $17.99.
Yep.
These love to grow in the shade. They'll get beautiful big leaves on them. Really wonderful plant to have for $17.99.
All right, great. And if you want to see us feed the dogs some dry kangaroo, give us 20 roses. Send us some roses for the dry kangaroo to come on here and get fed to the dog.
Okay, so here we've got your Snow Maiden. Now your Snow Maiden Indian Hawthorn, great as a specimen, beautiful as a hedge, can be trimmed and shaped. It's compact, it's bushy, it gets covered in beautiful white blossom in the spring, as you can see there. So beautiful white blossom in the spring. And we've got lovely little ones here. Lovely little ones here for, where are they? Pink. For $10.99 for these little ones here, $10.99. And for a big advanced one like this one here, they are $69.99. So $69.99 for a big Indian Hawthorn and $10.99 for a nice little one.
That's fantastic value. You can get an instant hedge with that too.
Yeah.
Now Christine has given us 12 roses in total now. That's fantastic. Thank you, Christine.
We'll do both cherries at once, I think.
Much appreciated.
Do both at once. Now what we've got here is we've got Stella and Lappin's cherries. Now the Stella and Lappin's is a bigger, darker cherry, and it's one of your first cherries to ripen up, and Stella comes a bit later. But what's special about these cherries here is that these are the cherries for the home gardener because they're self-pollinating. So with a lot of cherries you need to buy 2 different ones, and most people don't have room with their other fruit trees. They have 2 fruit trees in their backyard. But with a Stella or a Lappin's, what you could do is you could buy, and these ones we're doing them for $20 each. So $19.99. $20 each, which is crazy. That's kind of like a price from the olden days.
Yeah, we've gone back to the 70s with our pricing here.
So what you could do one or two things. You could buy one of the 2 of these and have a self-pollinating cherry fruiting in the backyard, or you could buy 2 of them and have 2 lots of cherries, an early and a late one.
Sounds awesome.
And Stella and Lappin's are both beautiful.
They're very prolific fruiting too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both beautiful cherries to own and beautiful cherries to eat.
Yeah.
Good, strong, and these have been grown on really good understocks. They're lovely, healthy trees, and they're $19.99, down from about $50.
There you go.
Stella
Incredible.
and Lappin's cherries.
$19.99. That's actually a wild deal, especially for the size too.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, just a quick question from Layla asking, do you guys sell any variegated plants? We do.
We do. We have lots you should come down. We've got lots of variegated plants, lots of different sorts of variegated.
What was that one we just showed off before, the sunrose?
The sunrose, the baby sunrose.
Here.
It's definitely variegated.
There you go. I mean, we've got all different types, but I don't know if you can see that one. There you go. That's a variegated sunrose.
Yeah.
Ground cover. We've got plenty of different variegated stuff.
Now this could be the deal of the day. This is a William Boncretin ornamental fruiting pear. It's 6 foot tall, was $110. We made him $19.99. So if you want to get a fruit tree, $19.99, you cannot go wrong with these.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I just get you to come across a bit more, Chris, because you go off camera. We want to have cousin in it as well. There you go.
Yeah. So
$19.99 for that.
$19.99. William Boncretin pear, $19.99, down from $110.
Oh, that's probably our most insane price reduction of the day, isn't it?
I think
look how big it is.
Yeah.
We can't really fit you and the plant in at the same time. $20. So there's only a handful of those at that price, isn't that right,
Yeah,
Chris?
that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
A big thank you to all of our supporters sending us loves and likes and roses and everything else. Really appreciate it. And actually what it does, it helps spread this live so others can find out about it. That's the main reason we actually encourage you to like or share or send us a rose. You know, it might seem a bit gimmicky, but actually the real purpose behind it is getting more people to find out about the sale, because this sale is actually genuinely very good.
Yeah,
like you will not find, like you said, some of it's cheaper than the wholesale prices. It's crazy.
No, it's not just cheaper, but things like, so we've got products here that no other nursery's got. This is a very big, well-stocked nursery. We've got, so your friends if you get your friends and relatives to share with this, they can get hold of plants that they maybe couldn't otherwise get, things they've been looking for, and they get things at better prices than what they're used to having to pay.
Yeah.
They can, if they want a mass plant, they've got some really good cheap things and they can afford to mass plant. So basically, you're giving your friends, by sharing us and liking us, you're giving your friends and relatives access to great horticulture.
That's right, and also if you missed any of the start of this live, you can re-watch it in about an hour's time. It'll be posted onto our YouTube channel, Hello Plants.
So you can keep sharing it with your friends all week. These plants are available till sold out. Now have a look here, this is a beautiful blueberry. Now blueberries are wonderful little bushes to have in the garden. Look at that there.
That's great.
Blueberries flower in springtime. Beautiful, they're a lovely compact bush with beautiful bush in summer, incredible, and then you've got your fruit, and then you've got your autumn colour. So they're a wonderful thing to have. Now, often you go to buy a blueberry and it might be 20 bucks and it's this big. These are half of that, they're $9.99, and they're this big, they're 50 or 60 centimetres, and these will have berries this summer. Berries this summer for $9.99.
Yeah.
Blue
you got to
rose.
make sure you net them though, don't you? Because the birds go nuts for the blueberries.
Yeah, you got to.
Joseph remembers Your Neighbours Be Gone commercial from many years ago.
Wow,
and he even recited the line, "Thank goodness for neighbours be gone."
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Incredible memory, Joseph. Yeah. It was very popular.
Yeah, that's right. How it went was something like this, the neighbours be gone.
Let me have a trim of that hedge.
Neighbours be gone are so thick and bushy you can run around nude in your own backyard.
Yeah.
That's right. And in fact they're so thick and bushy you can't even hear the neighbour's dog barking.
There you go, Joseph.
Yeah, the other person says, really? And I said, no, we're just pulling your leg. Anyway, so here we are. This is your, this is not the blue rose, this is the other one. This is your...
sunshine?
Sunshine blue. So sunshine blue, blueberry, and this is a beautiful blueberry. Now it's a great thing to get different sorts of blueberries in your garden because you have fruits at different times. This is your sunshine blue blueberry, and as you can see, it's just coming up to flower now. So it's about to start.
It's got heaps of flowers actually.
They're ready, and actually we'll find a nice flower. This just shows you blueberries are great to have in the garden. See, look, there's lots of flowers coming there. Look at those flowers there, coming there. So you enjoy the flowers, then enjoy the fruit, then enjoy the autumn colour, and enjoy that lovely little bush all year round. And $9.99, sunshine blue blueberry, $9.99.
Yeah, and really great if you've got kids as well. Like they're a lot of fun for kids to pick out, and you can just eat them straight off there, and they taste amazing. Actually,
it's great.
Tastes better than the stuff you get in the shops when you grow your own, isn't it? It's like they're like sweeter
twice as good.
Twice as good. I think they just pump them through full of water at Woolies and Coles and stuff, don't they, to get them?
That's right.
They don't taste as good.
Yeah.
Layla says, I have a specific one. Do you guys have lemon bottle brush? I want to turn one into a bonsai tree.
Right, okay.
Lemon bottle brush.
If she contacts, we have a thing here in the nursery called a P&A.
Price and availability.
Price and availability.
Give us a call, Layla.
Give us a call and our staff will find that for you. If they can't find it, it doesn't exist.
Yep, 039359 3331. You can call us there, or you can direct message us. We'll get back to you on the direct message a bit later.
Yeah, and we have quite a big staff, and so much so that we can do things like price and availability. So if there's something you're looking for, we can find it.
Probably quicker to call us later if you're in it, if it's urgent.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
So here we have an Australian native standard, and this is an Acacia Limelight standard, and these have been reduced to $179.99, which is fantastic value. Now
that's awesome value.
This is an evergreen standard. So it's an evergreen. It's going to grow about this high. It's going to grow about this wide. It's going to hang down like that. Never hang right down to the ground, but it'll hang down quite a bit. So $179.99, a beautiful standard Australian native Acacia Limelight.
Great. Lisa just says, how do I look after passion fruit plants, please?
Passion fruit plants love a nice sunny spot, and they like to be grown in a beautiful mound of compost and plenty of fertilizer. They like very, very rich. They're what's called a gross feeder, very, very rich soil conditions.
Yeah, Lisa's in Queensland and wants to know, do we ship to Queensland?
We could post up a passion fruit, and we do. Queensland and Sydney are the same. We ship up by the pallet load, or we post in little lots.
Okay, cool. There you go, Lisa. And Layla just says, that's so cool, I'll call. Thank you. All right, great.
Yeah. So here we've got your autumn red maple. Now your autumn red maple is whereabouts are we? Lappinshire. Acacia. Okay, autumn red maple is reduced from $69.99 to $21.99. So $21.99. This is your classic big growing maple with fabulous big red autumn colour, lovely big leaves, beautiful tree to own, great for an avenue, and for $21.99 you cannot go wrong. So autumn red maple.
Yep, so our Growers Direct flash sale happening right now, guys. Special prices on all of these products, limited quantities available right now for you to purchase.
Here's your Jeffers red maple, and your Jeffers red maple is $21.99. So $21.99. Now Jeffers red, if you live in hot country, poor soil, low-lying country, your classic red maple really, say in a place like Shepparton, you know, on the flat land, clay soil, that your Jeffers, your autumn red doesn't like it so much. Your Jeffers red, which is a hybrid maple, takes the hot country, takes the heavier soils, takes the poorer conditions, and it's a beautifully shaped, fast-growing maple with just as good or better colour than your normal red maple. So fabulous red maple. Most people can't tell them apart. I can tell them apart because they have a slightly different, more serrated leaf. But it's a hybrid of the red maple and much hardier and much more versatile. So Jeffers red maple, for the people that might have had trouble growing an ordinary red maple.
That's a crazy, did you set a price? Because the price is crazy.
$21.99.
Reduced from $100 for the Jeffers red. And we just got a quick one here. Well, Lisa just says, great, thanks so much on the passion fruit. Nani says the red maple that we just showed, I guess it's the Jeffers red one they're talking about, can you grow in pots, then put in to King Lake soil next year? Would that work?
They would love that. Yeah. They would love that. In King Lake soil, you could grow either one. You could grow a Jeffers or an autumn red.
There you go.
I probably personally prefer the Jeffers.
Yeah.
And, hey, mate.
Dog's joining us on the live.
Yeah, he's joining in now. So now, this shows, this is incredible, this is a Kelly's Gold maple, was $99, is now $19.99. So what it is, well, as we were saying earlier, it gets the end of the season, we round up
very tall.
The last of the stock, and we offer it cheap. This is a 2.5 metre tree. If this was in a pot in summer, it'd probably be $200. Right now, it's $19.99. It has beautiful golden foliage. That's your Jeffers red there. Wonderful hardy maple. Grow it anywhere. For $19.99, you cannot go wrong. Plant them on your farm.
$20, yeah.
If you've just got a small, this is a beautiful small tree. Plant it in front of your house. Plant it in the backyard. $19.99.
Yeah, so you would have to buy 15 of those just to get the free weeping cherry deal.
Yeah,
that's how cheap they are.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now here's a pink flamingo. Now your pink flamingo is a wonderful maple. And it's just an amazing show of pink and white and green in springtime. Wonderful thing to have. And these, normally expensive and hard to get, are $19.99 for a pink flamingo maple.
Yeah, that's crazy value too. They're also reduced from $90. So these are really heavily reduced on the maples here, guys.
So here we've
limited
got
quantities though.
A grafted Japanese maple, a Senkaki. And I've got sort of crossed out here. What is
Senkaki maple, coral bark maple. It says $79.99.
Yeah, so $79.99 for a beautiful Senkaki maple, 6 foot tall, fabulous value.
That's bigger than 6 foot.
Yeah, a lot bigger than 6 foot, about 8 foot. Senkaki maple. Now, in a pot in summer, $300-400 for something like this. Yeah. Right now, $79.99. So it's time to get bare rooted. Because bare rooted is how you can get big plants, rare plants, wonderful plants for peanuts.
And just for maybe the younger generation, what is bare rooted? They
bare
may not
rooted
know.
is what happens. They grow it in the field. They
might think it's something else, Chris.
Yeah, what happens? The nurserymen grow them in the field, and it costs a lot of money to dig up and pot and hold it in a pot. So these get dug from the field and sold without the pot, without the potting mix, sold straight from the grower, straight out to the public, and where you might pay $300 or $400 for a nice big 7 foot Senkaki maple, you now can get one for $79.99.
Hence why they are in a plastic bag right there.
Yeah, that's right, because they're bare rooted. Now here we've got a sensation maple. Now a sensation maple is a wonderful maple. It's a hardy maple. It's a fast-growing maple. It's an Ace Negundo, which is the toughest of all maples. But the thing with a sensation maple, it's fast-growing, beautiful. When in garden designs, if people are looking for a big shade tree that the whole family can sit under within a couple of years of being planted, I always sell one of these maples, because these maples here grow quickly and spread out beautifully and make a beautiful family shade tree. But the great thing about this maple is it starts to leaf up in January. It starts to colour in January, so you start to get autumn colour in January, and it reaches a crescendo of amazing colour sometime in May, and it's got leaves on it really till the end of May or beginning of June. So you've got about 4 or 5 months of amazing autumn colour, and that's why they call it a sensation, because it really is a sensation maple.
Yeah, and Nanny just asks, how many Jeffers maples for 300 metres? I'm guessing it's a driveway.
Yeah, maybe. I would go 7 to 9 metre spacing, so you could work that out. So yeah, it'd be more than 30, and I reckon we could scrape together enough to cover that driveway.
And so you would get a free whipping cherry with that as well, Nanny.
We sure would. You
get free delivery too, depending on where you are.
Yeah, have that at the end of the avenue. Now, what we've got here is a weeping silver birch, weeping silver birch, and this is down to $50. So $50 for a weeping silver birch. I can't believe it.
That's
so
great.
A beautiful grafted weeping silver birch. These can be very expensive. They could be $100 or $200 normally, but this is $50 for a weeping silver birch. Now, weeping, if you love birch trees, I did a video about these the other day, and if you love birch trees, they're great. And some people just haven't got room for a birch tree. Maybe they've only got a pot. Maybe they live up 12 stories and they've got a little patio up in an apartment up in the air somewhere. And so if you've got no room for a birch, but you love birches, you could have a weeping birch. You could grow this weeping birch in a pot. You could grow it in a small garden. But basically, this weeping birch will never be taller than me. So it's a small tree that anybody can have. So now anybody can have a silver birch. And normally they're $100 or $200. This one is $50 for a weeping birch.
Yeah,
and
there you go.
That's because it's bare rooted.
Giddy up.
Yeah, giddy up. It's our
Nanny
bare
says that's awesome. Yes, it is awesome, Nanny. It's very good deals with this Growers Direct flash sale. They are limited in quantity though, so if you do want to get that many, you probably need to hurry up and either get online. You can do it right now, hellohelloplants.com.au. and check out the Growers Direct flash sale page, or you can scan the QR code if you're savvy with those QR code thingies. Either way, get onto it.
Now what we've got here is a normal silver birch. These ones have the beautiful white trunks, lovely fine foliage, and birches, these are really cheap. They're $9.99, and birches birches love each other's company. So. And at $9.99, you could plant an avenue, you could plant a little forest, you could plant just a copse of 3 birches. Birches look fabulous in clumps. They look great in a row. They look great in an avenue. They look great as a little forest. And at $9.99, now what's interesting with these birches here, they like to have no grass or weeds around them, just a bit of mulch around the base, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer. Now, if you did that, and with the fertilizer, you give them regular small doses of fertilizer. So regular small dose of fertilizer. Now, if you put these in and really looked after them, you could have these up 3 metres in a year. So these are lovely, healthy 1-year-old birches, and they are quite capable of doing 2.5, 3 metres in a year if you do them properly. So, and at $9.90, you can afford to mass plant them, and birches love to be mass planted, and they look fabulous mass planted. And they really give your property a look of class.
All right, so we've got a few comments here. Just quickly, I'll get through these. So Sylvia's asking, she's commenting, Woo, got my free weeping cherry last week. My son wants to plant it at his new house next year. And then the question is, what size pot should I use to keep it for a year? What size pot to keep it for a year?
A 16-inch pot.
16-inch pot, Sylvia, and
then in the sun, keep it well watered, and a bit of Osmocote.
Lovely. And then Sarah says, I need desert plants, lol. Do we have desert plants in this sale, or? The succulents maybe?
Yeah, like that baby sunrose.
Baby sunrose and the chalk sticks? Or?
Chalk sticks, carpogrotus.
Okay, so there is some stuff in this sale, Sarah, you could get on hellohelloplants.com.au, Giddy Up and Get Bare Rooted sale. That's the sale that's currently happening right now. Our big Wundy asks, is the poodle for sale? I'll buy 2 plants if he is.
No, unfortunately not.
Chris
Harry,
is babysitting.
Come here, Harry. Harry's not for sale, are you, Harry?
Harry's not for sale, unfortunately, but
yeah.
If you want to feed him, you can meet our goal. Well, Chris is just feeding him willy-nilly, so I don't know if the goal means anything anymore. But maybe we do a special meal once we get...
Yeah.
So what are you feeding him there, Chris?
You wouldn't believe it, dried kangaroo.
Dried kangaroo.
Yeah.
All right, so for any of those of you who are watching us internationally, don't worry, we do appreciate our native animals here in Australia, but
particularly dried.
we only like them if they're dried.
So here we've got a Queensland bottle tree. Look at that. And now what happens? These grow. They're evergreen. I was looking at a beautiful one this morning. I was on Pascoe Vale Road, just outside the Bunnings store on Pascoe Vale Road. And no, not Bunnings, a McDonald's store on Pascoe Vale Road.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a beautiful one there, a lovely fat trunk, fabulous tree. And what's good, the trunk's about this fat, and the whole tree's only 3.5, 4 meters tall. So it's a wonderful, compact tree with lots and lots of character. It had beautiful chalk sticks around the base, lovely little planting. And I've done a video about it too, so we've got a video about that one down at the
McDonald's. Yeah.
And what's great about these ones here is the price. Now anybody can afford to have their own bottle tree, because these bottle trees cost Queensland bottle tree, $22.99. So $22.99.
Queensland bottle tree,
great price for a bottle tree. Queensland bottle tree.
Yeah, reduced from $40.
Now here is a fabulous deal. In summertime, it's going to cost you $249 or $269 for a 6 foot forest pansy. Now this forest pansy here is $99. So $99 for a 6 foot forest pansy, fabulous deal. Now forest pansies have beautiful pink blossom in springs, followed by fabulous big heart-shaped purple foliage that goes right through until autumn, and then in autumn they go every colour in the kaleidoscope. So amazing autumn colour, amazing purple summer foliage, and beautiful pink flowers in the springtime. A really wonderful, compact ornamental tree, and a great way to get a bit of colour in your garden. And bare rooted is the way to go. $99 and over 6 foot tall. Really good deal.
Lovely, and thank you to everyone who's leaving a like or sharing our this video, the live that's happening right now. We just got a gift given to us, but I don't have a name here who it's from, but thank you so much to whoever just sent us that. They just sent us a rose. Oh, actually, MK. Thank you, MK. And we're looking at feature plants in the Giddy Up and Get Bare Rooted flash sale, which is happening right now. We are live, this sale is live. You can purchase these products right now if you want to. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au.
Now what I've got here is I've got a Claret Ash. Now Claret Ash, and it's a funny thing, when I was young, claret was a popular drink. And these days you never see it down, and claret was a mixture of different red wines that they don't mix anymore. And you can't really buy claret anymore. But if you enjoy a Shiraz or something like that, this is a beautiful Shiraz wine colour leaf in the autumn. But and somebody was saying before they like desert plants. What it is, the Claret Ash is a very interesting plant, because what they do is that they graft the Claret Ash, which has it's a beautiful shapely tree with a fabulous purple autumn colour, amazing purple autumn colour, just like Shiraz, and they graft it onto a desert ash. And so this can grow in the toughest spot you can find. If you've got a spot where it hardly ever rains, poor soil, hot windy conditions, your Claret Ash is going to thrive there. So Claret Ash is popular on farms up in north and northwestern Victoria. So really wonderful tough tree. If you've got really tough conditions, your Claret Ash is great because it's grafted onto a desert ash. A desert ash is one of the toughest and most indestructible trees around.
So this would help our desert-loving person.
Yeah, so help out the desert-loving person. Now, normally you'd expect to pay $60 or $70 for a nice 6-foot one of these. These are $19.99. So $19.99 for a claret ash.
Beautiful. Now, I panned the camera back because some of these trees are quite huge. So you'll see people walking in front of the camera. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
Just a quick one here from Nanny asking, how much were the Jeffers maples? I guess it's more a question of how much are the Jeffers
They were $50
red?
earlier in the season. Now they're down to $20. And it's $21.99.
No, it says 99 for that size though.
What?
They're $100 for that size normally.
$21.99. So
But now they're $21.99
Yeah.
with the Growers Direct flash sale. So you're saving, you know, $60 odd.
So here we've got a golden ash. Now your golden ash is $19.99.
Lovely.
This has beautiful golden autumn colour, amazing golden branches, and then $19.99 for a golden ash.
That's right.
Now one thing, I don't want you to plant purple and golden ash together. A lot of people are thinking the purple and gold will look fantastic. It does, but the problem is the golden ash grows slower than the claret ash. And so if I'm partnering up a claret ash with a golden tree, I partner it up with a golden robinia, which will grow at the same sort of speed as your claret ash. And we're going to see cheap golden robinias, amazing cheap golden robinias coming up. So, and your golden ash is good if you want a nice compact golden tree, but don't grow it with the claret ash because it just doesn't match.
All right, Growers Direct flash sale happening right now. Head over to our website, hellohelloplants.com.au, where you can purchase any of these products at heavily reduced prices, limited in quantity, of course.
Now, one of the nicest, there's your golden ash there, beautiful golden autumn colour, but one of the nicest golden trees is your sunburst Gleditsia. Now, sunburst Gleditsia has beautiful golden foliage in spring, summer and autumn, and it's a wonderful tree. It's a lovely, really lovely bright tree, lovely golden foliage, very, very tough, and good because it's not a monstrous tree. So if you want a moderate size, beautiful golden leaf tree, your golden sunburst Gleditsia, really good tree, and they can be 60, 70, 80, 90 bucks in your local nursery, $100 in summer for a nice big one in a pot, and we've got them here for $19.99. That's $19.99. And today, if you spend over $300, we've got free delivery over most of Victoria, and we give away a free weeping cherry. We should have a look at those free weeping cherries.
Let's have a look at those free weeping cherries again.
Yeah, let's have another look at those free weeping cherries. Now,
here we go, let's have a look.
Yeah.
So they're so big, look at this. This is free when you spend over $300.
When you spend over $300. Now the problem is, you have to buy a real lot of stuff to get $300 because all of our stuff is so cheap this week, isn't it? It's the cheapest of everything that we've ever had.
It's an insane deal, and especially if some of this stuff is very, very cheap already, and then if you spend up to $300 or over $300, you get one of these for free. These are usually, how much do these usually cost to set you back?
Well, these normally at your local nursery it's $140, $150 for a weeping cherry. We do them for $100, but when you spend over $300, you get them for free. There we are. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
it's absolutely
a full-size
nuts.
weeping cherry for free.
All right.
Now,
so just a quick one, Chris. Karen says got my plants yesterday, and put some love hearts. Very happy with that.
Thank you, Karen. No worries.
What if you got a free weeping cherry, Karen? Depends on how much you spent. Lisa just says we had this sort of thing from a customer before in the comment section, just saying, I just tried to order, but I have to call as I'm in Brisbane. So
that's right. Yeah, if you're outside our normal delivery area, you do have to call to make your order, so that our staff that are ready there taking the calls can work out your delivery price or feasibility or whatever.
Yeah, and the phone number is 039359 3331. So give us a call, Lisa, and let us, give us a call, and our sales staff will be able to help you out with that purchase.
And we're an easy place to buy from. What you can do is you can scan this QR code here, and you'll land on a page with 100 items on special today, and they're going to be on special till sold out until next Friday lunchtime. So we've got 100 items on that QR code there. We're going to have a video up online in another hour. We've got this video happening here. We've got staff taking calls, and we've got a great big car park out the front. You can hook up the ute and head down here with a roof rack or whatever, and you can load up with these amazing bargains and take your free weeping cherry
Free
home.
weeping cherry, that's right. And if
free
you can't
weeping-
fit it in the car, just get a free delivery.
Yeah, and you won't be disappointed. If you come down here, this is the best stock. I don't know of a better stock retail nursery in Melbourne. I don't think there's any retail nursery in Melbourne with bigger, better, with more choices. And have a look at this. Here's an example of the sort of thing here. This is your Natchez crepe myrtle. Your Natchez crepe myrtle, that's a beautiful crepe myrtle with amazing white blossom. So it has fabulous white blossom. It's fast growing. It has, look, there it is there. Look at it in blossom. It's amazing white blossom.
Yeah,
it has months of white blossom in summer. After the blossom, you've got beautiful autumn colour. And then we did a video recently showing the beautiful bark. It has the most beautiful bark you've ever seen.
There's 4 true seasons with
So
it.
yeah, it's a tree for 4 seasons, a beautifully shaped tree, and these don't cost a fortune. We're doing these for $21.99. So $21.99. I'm 6 foot tall. It's just up to my nose, so a little bit under 6 foot. $21.99 for a Natchez crepe myrtle.
Yeah, Open Skies says you guys should put the audio on Spotify as people will listen. We could look into that. I mean, the sale only goes for a week. We could put a little, why not? Yeah, Hello Plant sales or something.
That's a good idea.
And Lisa says they'll give us a call. Well, she says, I will now, thank you. She's going to give us a call, which is great. And hopefully we can sort that out. And then Jody says, thanks for the lovely lime lava and teddy magnolias.
Wonderful. Love doing it. The way I view it, horticulture is an art. And people grow horticulture. They have little nurseries all over the place and they grow plants. And my dream is to make great horticulture available to everybody.
Yeah.
And we're doing that in this show now. And we're doing that by delivering all over Victoria and right up into New South Wales. Now here we've got a Tuscarora crepe myrtle. And a Tuscarora is a very strong grower. You notice these are the same age as those Natchez and they're bigger, stronger plants. It's a strong grower, vivid, deep pink flowers. That's it there. So deep pink flowers, very, very vivid colour, strong growing, upright, grow 4 or 5 metres tall, put on an incredible show. And these don't cost a fortune. These cost you $21.99. So $21.99. And
thank you so much to everyone who's watching us on this Growers Direct Flash Sale happening right now. Now apparently the next product is just going into flower, isn't it? Just now, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So these are just starting to flower around Melbourne. And what you've got here is your black tulip magnolia. Have a close-up look at that. You're going to see that up on the screen in a minute. There's your look at that amazing flower there. And look at that there. Now, I think with the black tulip magnolia, there it is there.
Yeah, you can see it up on the screen as well.
That's your black tulip magnolia. It's an amazing bloom. And we did a video on that. It's a nice compact little tree. And I think it was the most popular video we've ever done, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the. It is definitely in the top. It's 1.5 million or something crazy.
Yeah.
There's a few videos that have hit that 1 to 1.5 million, but this is definitely in the top 5.
And people love it. And now the problem with black tulip is that they have to do like a special little grafting operation to turn an ordinary magnolia into a black tulip. And generally, you can't buy a black tulip for under $100 or $150, and that's why you don't see black tulips everywhere. But I've never had them this cheap. These ones here are $59.99. So $59.99.
No, $49.99.
$49.99.
Yeah, maybe it's a typo.
Oh, it is. It's $49.99, right? So $49.99. Cheapest I've ever seen or had a black tulip magnolia.
Yeah.
This is a rare magnolia. This is one of the most sought after magnolias, and I've never had them so cheap before. Now, because they're grafted, if you plant one of these, next year you'll be having black tulip flowers in your garden.
Yep, that's right. Nanny just asks, I'm assuming they're purchasing online. It says, does the free weeping cherry just get added, or do I need to put something in? If you're purchasing online, you just type in the coupon code area free cherry as one word. I think it's all in capitals, free cherry, and then that will get added to the basket.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Now, Alvin's has just left the building. What we have here is the Prunus. This is the Elvis of the blossom world. This is one of your starring blossoms. It's one of the best blossoms you can get hold of, and these are about to blossom, and these are normally a hard to get blossom. Look at that. They're unbelievable. It's a hint of pink over white, a sort of a pink blush. But look at the density. Look at that. So Prunus albans, fabulous blossom, doesn't never get too big. Almost anyone could fit one of these in their garden.
And they blossom soon, don't they, those ones?
I'd say going to blossom in the next week.
Yeah.
And so I think a bit of warm weather next week, you'll be seeing a few plum blossoms out there, and you'll be seeing the Elvis of the plum blossom world. And these ones here, I've got to double check this price. These ones here, $39.99. So $39.99.
Reduced from $130.
Yeah, a big bushy plant, fabulous plant for $39.99.
That's incredible prices. It's all part of our Growers Direct Flash Sale. If you've just joined us, that's what we're doing right now. If you want to feed the dog in the bottom right corner there, you can. Just leave us a rose, or just like and love and share this live, because you're helping your friends and family discover this incredible sale, which is happening right now. Limited quantities on a lot of this stock, so you do need to be quick. We've got some incredible deals as well, free cherries, free deliveries, all that sort of jazz connected with it.
And come down. It's going to be a beautiful sunny weekend. It's going to be the first
sort of
spring kind of weekend.
Yeah.
Great weekend to come down to the nursery and get some fabulous bargains.
Yeah.
You can come down here and you can get bare rooted.
Giddy up and get bare rooted.
Yeah.
That's
right. Anyway, so here we've got a purple leafed plum. Now your purple leaf plum has beautiful soft pink flowers in the spring, and as those soft pink flowers start to fade, purple leaves emerge amongst the soft pink flowers, and it's a wonderful time when you've got that combination of purple foliage and little pink flowers. So a wonderful plant to have, and it's tough. Grow this in poor soil, grow this in windy conditions, grow it in frosty conditions, grow it in hot sunny conditions, grow it in Shepparton, grow it in Terrelgan, grow it down in Carramburra. This will grow anywhere. And if you want a compact purple tree, maybe you want to grow a border or a hedge, for a compact purple tree with beautiful spring blossoms, fabulous tree to have. And these ones here are $59.99, and look, they're over 2 meters tall at $59.99 for a purple plum.
And they look absolutely gorgeous once they flower up. Once they foliage up, they look really beautiful.
Now this is amazing. This is 3 meters tall. Now this is a robinia. Now robinias will grow in the toughest, most difficult spots you can find. And this one's called Casque Rouge. It has these amazing purple, red, pinky purpley, wisteria-like flowers. And it's not some robinias grow quite big. This is a medium-sized robinia. It'll probably grow about 5 meters tall. Incredible show of wisteria-like flowers in spring. Amazing sort of purpley pink colour. It's called Casque Rouge, and we're doing them for $20. So $20, and if you've got a farm or something like that, massive tree for $20.
Yeah, you can see it's off camera. It's so big.
Yeah.
Thank you to Kiddo. Just drop the Weeping Cherry code in the comments section for us. Much appreciated. We might drop it in the other channels there. So it's free cherry. If you're shopping online right now as part of the sale, you just do the coupon code is free cherry, all capitals, one word.
Yeah.
And that's when you spend over $300, and that will just get added to your cart as you leave the shopping area.
Now here we've got a weeping willow for $99. So $99 for a weeping willow.
Incredible, and that's...
Oh no, it was $99, now $49.99. So $49.99.
Even the original price was incredible.
And it's about 2.5 meters tall. If you want a weeping willow down by the dam or down by the creek, fabulous time to get one, $49.99.
Wow, okay. That just goes to show you how great these deals are. It is our Growers Direct Flash Sale.
Yeah.
Because when you said the original price, I thought that's a really good deal because it's quite big, you know.
Yeah.
So we're going back 20, 30 years on our pricing.
Yeah.
I think, with this sale.
Back to the future. Now have a look at this beautiful grass here. This is called Frosted Curls, and these are good sized plants. They're in 3-inch pots. Frosted Curls are in a modern garden. They're great for mass planting, and these Frosted Curls here will set you back $5 each. So $5 each, fabulous value, great for a modern garden, great, you know, Really, really good for if you want something very hardy, very low maintenance, and only $5, $4.99.
All right, how much were they, frosted curls? Wow,
$4.99.
incredible.
Now here we've got your Dioides Wild Iris. Now your Dioides Wild Iris, they're going to start flowering in September, and they're going to flower right through to the end of May. A big white flower, a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow in it, and lovely. These are just as tough as agapanthus, but I think they're twice as nice, flower much longer, have nicer foliage than agapanthus. Wonderful plant if you're looking, for something around your factory, something around your petrol station, something on the farm, something down at the beach house, something that'll just go on forever and ever with very little maintenance. These are the way to go, and these are not expensive. These are $7.99, so $7.99.
Nice and big and ready to just be established in your garden, really.
Beautiful big wild iris, $7.99.
Growers Direct Flash Sale, if you've just joined us, incredible products at really good prices happening right now live. You can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and purchase any of these products at these prices right now. Or you can give us a call 03 9359 3331, or come shopping at Hello Hello Plants this weekend or today.
Now if you want a super duper tough low maintenance plant in the garden, here it is. It's your Lomandra Lime Tuft. And now these grow up about nearly 3 foot tall. They stay lush and green. They don't turn brown. They don't turn yellow. They stay lush and green all year round. And they hardly need any water. They'll grow in any sort of soil. They'll grow under a tree. They'll grow under a roof. They'll grow anywhere. And lovely big plants, ready to make a garden look great. Maybe you're doing up a garden ready to sell, and you want something nice and established. These are $19.99, and beautiful established grasses for $19.99. So Lomandra Lime Tuft, $19.99.
Yeah, and Rampadeep just asks on Instagram, are you guys on Sydney?
On Sydney Road.
Sydney Road, yes.
Yeah, we're on Sydney Road.
But they might be asking, are you in Sydney?
No, we're not in Sydney, but we're on Sydney Road.
On Sydney Road, yeah.
So if you go out on Sydney Road.
Yeah, no, I'm with somebody else.
So if you head out from Sydney, I think it's only about 400 something kilometres, and we're on Sydney Road, just out of Sydney, yeah. Just 400 k's out of Sydney. So here we've got the Lomandra Tanika. Lomandra Tanika, normally a bit pricey. Lomandra Tanika is Australia's #1 selling ornamental plant. These are beautiful, thick, bushy plants, and these are going out for $13.50. So have a look at that for $13.50. A really good Tanika for $13.50.
And you get that real form and structure with those, don't you?
And what's great about the Tanika is it stays green all year. Some grasses turn yellow or brown or die off or do something weird. These just stay green and lush all year, and they're Australia's most popular ornamental plant.
All right, awesome. So it's our Growers Direct Flash Sale. This is a live flash sale happening right now. Limited quantities on every piece of product you've seen here today. We do have another comment. No, the shop, is it in Sydney? Yeah, no, I think we've answered that.
We're on Sydney Road though, just
no,
out of Sydney, just 500 k's out of Sydney.
Yeah, you can actually Rampadeep, I hope I'm saying your name right. You can actually just purchase online, hellohelloplants.com.au, and we can ship it up to Sydney, or you can give us a call, 03 9359 3331.
Talk to our staff. We can help people in Sydney.
Yeah, if you want to get your stuff up to Sydney, we can work something out.
Now, here's Lomandra longifolia. Lomandra longifolia, it's a big, lush, reedy kind of grass, stays green all year round, really tough, grow in any soil, very drought tolerant, really, great for the beach house, great for, putting on a commercial property, put them up the driveway of your farm, lovely, lush, green grass, real ornamental grass, and these are normally quite expensive, but we've got them for $6.99. Big, nice, big, good-looking plants for $6.99.
If you want to feed Harry the dog, we've only got 20 minutes left. You can send us a rose and we can feed him some dry roo. Nothing wrong with a bit of dry roo, isn't there, Chris?
No, that's right. It's the dogs love it. It's really good for them.
Hey, and also on a serious note though, thank you so much to everyone for the likes and the loves. Keep them coming, because it does help to get this live into as many viewers' eyes as possible. And then the purpose behind that would just be helping people discover incredible deals and bargains on all of these plants you see here today, getting your garden done on the absolute best price possible.
That's right. Now, this is a beautiful plant. This is variegated society garlic. I'll show you, and we've got lovely, and this, it has a beautiful stripy leaf. Well, I'll give you a close-up look at that beautiful stripy leaf, and we'll see that. Now, what happens with these? That these will start flowering. They'll start flowering in. September, and they'll flower right through till May. So very, very long flowering, lovely little mauve flowers. Now, we do them in this 3-inch pot for $4.99, and the great thing is that they're a great plant to do a border with, and at $4.99 you can afford to, I'd put 3 to the metre, and at $4.99 you can afford to make beautiful low maintenance borders. You really only need to trim off the dead flowers in autumn. Apart from that, you really don't have to do anything with them apart the odd drop of water, the odd bit of fertiliser, give them a bit of a weed. But for a low maintenance, beautiful border, $4.99, you cannot go wrong. And variegated society garlic and lovely healthy plants at $4.99.
Yeah.
Beautiful plants.
And that actually answers, that's another product there answered for that. Layla, I think on TikTok, was asking if you have much variegated stock, but there you go. Variegated society garlic.
Box. I want to show people something. Yeah, a nice. Okay, so now what we've got here is we've got a 13-inch pot.
All right, Harry's getting some live love here. All right, we're gonna feed him. We'll feed him some dry root. There we go.
So what we've got here is we've got a standard English box, and this standard English box is reduced from $200 to $149.99, and this would be great in a pot, great in a small garden, a beautiful feature. But I want to show you something really quite amazing. This is what we've got here is we've got bare rooted box. Now, they've got such big root systems I'm having trouble pulling them out. But anyway, here's a bare rooted box. And anyway, this bare rooted box here, is that on screen okay? This bare rooted box here is $9.99, and I want you to compare to most nurseries you're paying $20 for an 8-inch pot English box. There's your 8-inch pot English box, and this $9.99 English box is bigger than that. It's bigger.
So it's not only cheaper, but it's bigger. Kind of doesn't boggles the mind. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but cheaper and bigger. And what it shows a simple truth, and that is get bare rooted.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you get bare rooted, it's bigger and cheaper.
That's right. There's more efficiency in delivering that product to you. You get a bigger, healthier product, and you get it for cheaper. It's a win-win.
What it is, one of the old nurserymen up in the hills, he grows acres of these, doesn't use any pots or potting mix, grows acres of them, digs them out with his tractor by the 1,000 and sells them for half the price of an 8-inch pot English box.
That's right. Giddy up and get bare rooted.
Yeah, that's right. So the simple truth
we've got a comment
today
here
is get bare rooted.
All right, we've got a comment from Ram Fadep asking what is the best plant for indoor circulating good airflow?
I believe, and will show him. Could you get me a nice mother-in-law's tongue, please?
So Ramford we're just finding out for you now, or we're getting you something. Chris,
we'll show you one because this is live.
This is how we roll live.
We could take a U-turn at any time.
You guys could have the power to feed Harry the dog too. Just have to just leave us some loves and some likes and some shares, and little old Harry down there would get a bit of a feed.
We'll have a quick look here.
Not old,
now, this is one of the lowest maintenance plants around, and this is considered one of the best for cleaning the air.
Yeah, this is for Ramfordep, who's watching us there.
So Ramfordep, this is called a mother-in-law's tongue. Beautiful plant, and if you water these too much, they rot and die. So we've got one in our house, and we're real mean to it, and it just thrives.
Yeah, you can basically mistreat them, and they grow really well.
They seem to do better with a little bit of.
Actually, I'll get you to push it closer to your body, Chris. Just there you go. Just so Ramfordep can see it there. So this one's for the air circulation.
So we sell quite a few plants that are good for air circulation, but I believe that this one is one of the best. And I found this to be very hardy and very, very low maintenance in our house.
Yeah, beautiful.
So mother-in-law's tongue, beautiful plant. Really looks sort of modern and smart in the house, and it cleans the air.
Yeah, beautiful. And if you missed any of the show today, if you've just joined us, we're having our Growers Direct flash sale. But if you missed any of the show today, you can just go over to YouTube in about 15 minutes, and this flash sale will be uploaded and live. Not live, but it will just be ready for you, be published for you to watch. Any of the products you want to see again, and the comments from Chris. Growers Direct flash sale. It only goes for a week. Oh, okay. So. Don't know what's going on there, but maybe the dried rue has upset our friends over in mainland China with the TikTok.
Really?
Where I just got restricted on there. But anyway, that's fine. We're on plenty of platforms. We don't have to bow down to... No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep going. Oh, these make a really good hedge too, actually. The Plum Yew, that's incredible. I've never seen them like that.
Yeah, so the Japanese Plum Yew, often I'll get the situation where people have built a big 2-story house and they want to grow something columnar and tall and narrow, and it's all shady in front of the house. And what I'll use is a Japanese Plum Yew, because Japanese Plum Yews thrive in the shade, but that's really not the reason for planting them. They do thrive in the shade. You can grow them in a shady spot, but they have real character. They have they with their lovely coarse needles and things like that. They've got real character. They're a very, very beautiful tree. And normally they're quite an expensive tree. They're normally quite an expensive tree. But these are only $169.99.
That's
and
right.
they're nearly as tall as me, so they're nearly 6 foot tall for $169.99.
Reduced from $210. It's all part of the Growers Direct flash sale. Ramfordette just says, hook me up. He wants to purchase that mother-in-law's tongue. If they go on the website, they just search mother-in-law's tongue?
That particular one's in I'd bring up here and
yeah, just
one of the staff can do that.
Probably give us a call as best.
Staff there,
03 9359 3331. That's 03 9359 3331. Or if you don't want to give us a call, you can direct message us. Either way is fine.
But if he rings that one there, we can put that around the sales area, and the sales staff can make sure he gets that.
That's right. Ring now if you want to get that particular one you just saw there on the live.
So what we've got here is your Leighton's green conifer, and this is I'm 6 foot, so these are a bit taller than me, and these are $34.99. So $34.99 for amazing Leighton's green conifer. Now Leighton's green conifer grows into a beautiful, you can grow it as a windbreak, grow it as a tall screen, grow it as a hedge, grow it as a neat suburban hedge. They're fast, they're tough, they're easy to grow, they're really, really fast. The best I've ever seen, I saw a chap once grow them 7 meters in 3 years. So very, very fast, and you cut them off at the height and width that you want. They love being pruned. They get thick and bushy. They're great for blocking out noise, dirt, visual. Very, very good tree. And they are $34.99.
Yeah, and we've got some incredible videos actually on the Leighton Green as hedges. There's a actually good picture behind you there on the screen, Chris. But yeah, some really good videos of the Leighton Green. If you head over to YouTube, Hello Plants, Leighton Green, if you just search that in there, you'll see. And if you've just joined us, this is our Growers Direct flash sale, so you can purchase any of these products right now, live on the flash sale. You can get a free weeping cherry if you spend over $300. We've just extended that offer, which is a really fantastic offer, and you can get free delivery if you spend over $300 as well.
Yeah, a person could actually get a free garden design, a free delivery, and a free weeping cherry.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
So leave us some.
Go to the website, you can find out about our free garden designs. We're the only nursery that does lots and lots of free garden designs every week.
There you go, every single day.
Yeah.
Also, leave us some likes and loves. We're going to wrap up the live pretty soon, but it does help share this live to more people so they can find out about the sale. Much appreciated, everyone. All right, let's keep going on here.
Now, look at this big bushy Little Gem Magnolia. Everyone knows these are an expensive plant. This has been reduced from $139.99 to $109.99. That's $30 off. And look, if you bought a couple of these, you get a free weeping cherry. So there it is. Little Gem Magnolia, $109.99, or you can get one of these 8-inch pots. Maybe you want to mass plant, grow a hedge or a screen of them. Lots of people do mass plant them, and the Little Gems have the beautiful white flowers. They're evergreen, wonderful small growing magnolia. And lovely bushy 8s like this are $29.99. So $29.99 for a nice small one, and $109 for a big little gem.
That's incredible, actually. They're usually really expensive.
Yeah.
So that big size is great.
Yeah.
Scarlett just messaged us here saying she needs help around the swimming pool. Basically killed everything and chopped down pretty much everything that she's popped there, and must be growing.
Come in for a free garden design. Take some measurements, take some photos, and come down for a free garden design.
Yeah, Scarlett, sounds like you need some professional one-on-one consultation with Chris with our free garden design service. You can check that out on hellohellplants.com.au, or you can call up and book now 039359 3331.
Now this is orange jessamine. Now orange jessamine is kind of like a jasmine, but it's not a climbing jasmine, it's just a bushy jasmine. You can grow it as a hedge, trim it into a ball, grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden. And what it does is, you'll see it up on the screen there, you have sporadic white flowering all summer long, and it's fabulously fragrant, amazing fragrance. So amazing fragrance, beautiful fragrant. Grow it as a pot plant, grow it as a hedge, but amazing. I think it's the bush or tree that gives you the most fragrance for the most of the year. What will happen is in late September, early October, when you start getting warm nights, it'll start flowering, and it'll flower right through till April or May. Basically, whenever you've got warm nights, these ones here will flower, and they'll fill your whole garden with fragrance day and night. They're a lovely bushy evergreen, fabulous glossy foliage, really, really great plant. And advanced ones of these, normally quite pricey. These are normally $89.99 here. We've reduced these to $69.99. So
yeah,
$69.
They smell heavenly in summer, don't they, when they're in full flower?
So 12-inch pot, orange jessamine, beautiful big plant, $69.99.
Yeah, limited quantities. Just keep that in mind, guys. If you like anything you see here today, you do need to be quick. Scarlett just says, how do I do this? I really need your help. Where are you? What do I need to do? I mean, we're in Melbourne, we're in Camerfield.
Go to the hellohhello.com.au and you'll find all about our free garden design service.
Yeah, hellohellplants.com.au, and up the top you'll see a tab which says services. You'll see Chris's garden design service, which you can click on to find out more. You do garden designs over Zoom if we have to, if you live far away, so we can do it over Zoom.
So here you've got a Photinia Red Robin, and it's about 5 foot tall. Red Robin is the one with bright red new growth, beautiful evergreen, really, really hardy, easy to grow, great for a hedge, great as an individual specimen, fast growing and tough. Photinia Red Robin, normally quite pricey. We've got them for $21.99, 5 foot tall in an 8-inch pot. So Red Robin, $21.99.
That's it. Growers Direct flash sale happening right now, guys. Just getting to the last few items here.
Now,
what do we got there?
This could be the most radical
deal of the day.
Radical deal of the day. It's hard. Yeah. It's either our $14.99 roses or our $19.99 6-foot fruiting pears, or it's these under 4 foot ornamental pears for $14.99. Now, at your local nursery, you could be paying 60, 70, 80 bucks for these. We've got them. These are capital pears. We've got Capitals and Clevelands for $14.99. So if you've got an avenue to do, if you want to do a screen, got to block out the neighbours, if you want some ornamental pears have the white blossom in spring, the green leaves in summer, the beautiful red autumn colour, wonderful ornamental tree, tough, hardy, grow almost anywhere, and for $14.99 you can afford to plant 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever you need to jazz up your place. $14.99. Capital ornamental pears and Cleveland ornamental pears. They're the ones that are under 4 foot, and they're $14.99. There's your Cleveland ornamental pears, and they are under 4 foot for $14.99.
So we've just looked at two different types of two different types of pears. This is your Cleveland. What's the difference, Chris, just for those who may not know?
Okay, so your Cleveland is a little bit wider growing, and your Cleveland grows in the shape of a teardrop. It's sort of fat and round at the bottom and comes up pointy at the top.
That's right.
Whereas the Capital is more of a column. It grows more like a column, sort of up.
Really skinny.
Tall and skinny. And so in Melbourne, for instance, Capitals are very popular in suburban property because they don't burn up too much of your property. They don't spread too wide on your property.
Okay.
Whereas
in Melbourne, that's better for a Capital.
Yeah, that's right. Now, out in the country, your Clevelands are very popular because they're a bit fatter and people can get more mileage out of them. You know, they're running them up the drive or running them along the fence.
Yeah.
Because they're that little bit fatter, they get that little bit more mileage out of them.
Yeah.
So
now, Scarlett's just come back to us just quickly here. How do I organise a Zoom meeting? Well, yeah, if you just head over to, it's the same deal. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. We've just put it on the screen behind Chris there. Chris Garden Design Service, and because Chris's time is, it's, you know, there's not much of it. He's spread across many different garden designs. It's best to do the booking through the website so you can find out when he's available. All right, let's keep moving along.
Now what we've got here is Sweet Viburnum dense fence, right? Sweet Viburnum dense fence. Now what's interesting about these have been growing up in Shepparton and they've discoloured a little bit with the frost and the cold.
That's cool.
But they're big.
Yeah.
Normally when you buy dense fence, they're little.
You can see the growth actually.
Yeah, because dense fence is a slower growing, denser, bushier kind of viburnum.
Yeah.
Now these ones here are the biggest ones I've ever had for the lowest price. These ones here will set you back $49.99 and they're just on a metre tall. So $49.99 for a metre tall dense fence, you will not do better anywhere else. Dense fence is a beautiful, dense, sought after, green lush kind of a hedge. You can see it there. Dense fence, wonderful, sought after, bushy hedge. And for $49.99 at a metre tall, you'll never do better. Plant them about 90 centimetres apart and you'll have a beautiful bushy hedge in 12 months.
Beautiful. Leave us some likes, loves and shares to share this live far and wide with your friends and family. And just to finish off our goal of if you want to feed Harry the dog down there in the bottom right, just need 5 more roses over on TikTok. Poor Harry, he's a bit hungry. He's gone into apathy there. He's just having a snooze now because he didn't get fed. Okay,
so what we've got here is we've got Sweet Viburnum, and what's good about these Sweet Viburnum is the size. Now Sweet Viburnum is a bigger, faster growing viburnum than your dense fence, and beautiful, beautiful, lush, fast growing hedge. And these are often, you know, I bring these down from northern New South Wales, and generally you're paying around Melbourne $100 for a viburnum this big. These ones here are only $39.99 and they're 4 foot tall. So 10-inch pot, 4 foot tall, $39.99, viburnum, Sweet Viburnum. So, and these are an evergreen, they have white flowers in spring, plant them about 90 centimetres apart, they'll make a beautiful lush leafy hedge, and at $39.99, 4 foot tall, fabulous value. Sweet Viburnum, $39.99.
That's it. And does the sweet, we've got a question here from Tromso asking, does the Sweet Viburnum get copper leaves?
Does the Sweet Viburnum what?
Get copper leaves?
No.
So they're green.
Your Sweet
all year
Viburnum
round.
is very green.
All right, so Harry the dog's woken up now.
Yeah, Harry's woken up, and that's the end of our.
That's the end of our Grows Direct flash sale. Yeah.
But basically,
it goes on for the next week.
All of these specials are available till sold out or until next Friday lunchtime. So it goes for the whole week. You can go online. You can go to, in about 10 or 15 minutes, we'll put this whole show up on YouTube.
As soon as we shut the live off, it'll be up on YouTube.
Up on YouTube, so you can get it again on YouTube, so you can get your friends there. You can show your friends, and you can. And what you can do is you can come down this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful sort of spring weekend, and with amazing bare root specials. There's never been a better time to come down here and do your garden. So come down this weekend, or get on the phone, or go online and order up. And don't forget, over most of Victoria, when you spend over $300, we've got a free delivery. And if you spend over $300 online, or come in store, or ring up over the phone, you get a free weeping cherry. And we might just have one more look at those weeping cherries.
Yeah, we extended that free weeping cherry offer just for our customers because it was so popular. That you get this when you spend over $300. It's crazy. Like even that looks like a $300 weeping cherry you're holding.
Yeah, it's a $100 weeping cherry, and you get it for free when you spend over $300. So there you are. Never been a better time to shop at a lower low. And the reason why we're giving so much away and doing so much is often this time of year is a little bit quiet. And when it's a bit, and we want to get our staff busy and get them ready to handle that big spring ahead. So we're giving away quite a few $1,000s worth of cherries, quite a big cost to the nursery, but it's getting us ready for springtime by getting our staff used to processing lots of orders and delivering lots of orders which is what we have to do in spring.
Beautiful. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching today. Thank you for all the likes, the loves, the gifts, everything else. Much appreciate it. And we'll see you on our next live.
Okay, thank you everybody.